Mm.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Sorry, Chef, I forgot to send you the lineups. That was my mistake.
Okay, I
meant to do that before, but my bad on that.
That's okay.
But
I got it.
Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you all this afternoon. It is currently 1:34. Sorry, we came on a few minutes delayed. Joe was having some computer problems. He just had to restart it, and he was able to put us on his phone, and then he will be joining us from the computer and then programming us and also producing the show in the background in that way also. So thank you to Joe for that. And we have a special guest today, not really a guest, but more like a full-time co-host working about 100 hours per week and
more
introducing us to many different platforms and other streams that hopefully everybody else will be a part of very, very soon. A lot of big things coming for the channel. And it's good to see everybody today. We're going to dive deep into the Yankees today. Play-by-play analysis, everything that you guys want and more. And no, some people may have a no tobacco policy, but we have a no comedic relief policy. That's right. We're going to be comedians today, and we're definitely here to rub your guns and also to shove you down your throats. But Chef Nick, welcome to the stream. What's going on?
Oh, Evan, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in the chat, Evan, NY Yankee Mania family, good to be here. Of course, you know, me and Joe were on YouTube Live earlier on for about like 25 to 30 minutes, pretty much giving a little tiny pregame and just nonsense talk like we always do, which is pretty much high baseball IQ and high life talk IQ. But nonetheless, always good to be here. And of course, we're going to rock this. We're going to rock out with our crock pots out. And Evan, just want to point out, last Thursday when we did it, we did a great, big job with the play-by-play on Thursday. Good support, good views, good everything all around too. I was on 26 hours no sleep, but like I mentioned, and like everyone pretty much knows, everyone's get ready to buckle up because I finally got good sleep, and both of us, me and Evan, are going to take this to the next level. We are not only the bar, we are setting the bar, and we always set the bar higher. So welcome everybody. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Let's go. Bang, bang, baby.
That's right. The Bang Bang Gang Club is back officially. And just want to say that you and Joe did a great job on YouTube Live earlier, discussing some Yankee topics and also baseball topics in general, and you know, stuff for the stream too. So we appreciate that, Chef. As always, you do a great job every single time you're on with us every time. And tonight we're gonna have an 8 o'clock stream with everybody. So please come and join us for that. Talk about the Yankees and a lot of other things too. So please join us for that for about an hour tonight. But today we have the Yankees and the Blue Jays today. So let's kick it off with the lineups. Chef, I'll actually give you guys the Toronto lineup, and then if you want to go ahead with the Yankees lineup, you can do that afterward. All right, so let's go with the Blue Jays today. Leading off playing right field is Brett Bateman. Batting second, playing first base is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Batting third and catching will be Alejandro Kirk. Batting fourth and DHing will be George Springer. Batting fifth and playing third base will be Kazuma Okamoto. Batting sixth, playing shortstop will be Ernie Clement. Batting seventh, playing left field will be Daz Cameron. Batting eighth, playing second base will be Charles McAdoo. And batting ninth, playing center field will be Miles Straw. On the mound for Toronto today is going to be Jose Soriano with a 3.23 ERA. And also this series is tied up at 1 apiece. So whoever wins today's game will win the rubber match of the series. And of course, hopefully the Yankees take 2 out of 3. Hey, Joe.
Just want to let you guys know we're all back to normal, and have a great stream, everyone.
Is it nighttime there, Joe?
Yep.
Thank you, Joe, for that. And
thank you, Joe, for the update. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the Yankees, we have leading off Trent Grisham and his 70s porn mustache. At center field, Benny Oroz, Arborio, Risotto, whatever you want to call him, at DH. Batting second, Luis Garcia Jr. I called him Luis Garcia Cruz Jr. last time, whatever, same name. At first base. Batting cleanup, Mr. Colby Cheese Cody. Bellinger is back, baby. Offensive run. Let's see what he can do last time out before he got injured. Left field batting cleanup, George Lombard Jr., like I said before, the injection of youth, baby. We got to love it. He is at shortstop. Spencer Jones, good to see him as always. He is getting hot with the bat. Jazzy Spazzy Jazz at second base. Austin Wells is at catcher because we have no one else. And Cabby at the bottom of the lineup, third base. And, of course, Carlos Rodon, who you're seeing right now, 4-2 on the season, 3.22 ERA, 56 Ks. Last time out, 4 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 2 walks, 2 hits, 1 run in 66 pitches pitched. Yankees won that game 3-1 against the Orioles. The first start coming back from left elbow inflammation. He did look good in a sense coming back from that. Let's see what he can do. And exactly just like the scouting report, he is building up his strength. And of course, he is going to, I have a feeling that he is going to outshine the Blue Jays. Could be wrong, but I just have a feeling that with this lineup, and with Rodon, he looks hungry, and I think he's going to, say dominate, but he'll take control early on. And that's the keys to the game really quick, that the Yankees need to score first. They have to go on a pace. And again, I'll talk about this post-game and throughout the whole play-by-play too with analysis, and of course tonight too. So, but get ready. Let's do this, and let's have a great game, Evan.
Thank you, Chef. And just quickly to point out before we get started, one great thing today about the Yankees lineup is, of course, Bellinger is back, which means that Ramos will not be playing the outfield anymore. He is specifically going to be a bench player. And now we have Bellinger back. So hopefully Bellinger, Jones, and Grisham will man the outfield. So no more Heliot Ramos. So that's for everybody who's a Yankee fan. You do not have to worry about seeing Heliot, as Chef says, Heliot Ramos in the Yankees lineup anymore. All right. So, Chef, I'm seeing Rodon on the mound right now, about to deliver the first pitch to Brett Bateman, and we're underway. The first pitch is a called strike. 0-1 here to Bateman. Thank you guys for being here. Please press that like button and subscribe as well to the channel. Almost at 2,000 subs. Let's get there today. Maybe not today, but soon. The 0-1 pitch is outside, 1-1 here on Bateman, 1-1.
Good to see you guys. Call you out in a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch to Bateman. Swung on and missed. Nice slider there by Rodon. And the count is now 1-2 here. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Nathan. Nathan.
So Bateman up at bat is the leadoff hitter for Toronto. He's had a very good series for them. 1-2 pitch on the way here to Bateman. The pitch. Slider in the dirt. He checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, the umpire says he went around on a check swing. 1 away here on the top of the first.
Boy, good start.
Great start there. And Jeff, just as you were saying, yeah, that slider could definitely play well against this Blue Jays lineup.
Absolutely. So Rodon has to focus on building up your strength. He can go deeper. So good, respectable outing last time around. Of course, this means more.
And now we're seeing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box today. The first pitch to Guerrero is inside, 1-0 here. Guerrero hitting .264 with 7 home runs, 46 RBIs. Thank you, Mo. Appreciate that. Everybody,
Mo.
Please hit that like button.
Good to see you, brother.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Guerrero. And Rodon fires. The pitch is fouled away, 1-1.
Good to see you, Jeff. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Welcome, Jeff. 1-1 count here on Guerrero, top of the first. Rodon making his second start since coming back from the injured list. The pitch is hit in the air to center field. Good contact, but Grisham is under it, and he makes the catch, going back a few steps for the second out of the top of the first, 2 away. Here comes Alejandro Kirk up to bat, hitting .283.
The Yankee killer.
Heard he was going to Sushi Village after this game.
He's a Yankee killer? Come on.
Yeah, no, Sherlock. The first The first pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1 here on Alejandro Kirk. 0-1 here on Captain Kirk. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Lombard has it, throws to first, and that will do it for the top of the first inning. No score here in the first, and good job by Rodon. Only throwing about 9 pitches there in that first inning, so good job by Rodon. Going to go to the bottom of the first. Grisham, Rice, and Garcia will come up to bat for the Yankees here in the bottom of the first inning.
Thank you, Evan, for that great call. Fast call because, that's a good problem to have because Rodon was ergonomical with 9 pitches. Bird fan, good to see you, brother. Always a pleasure. Please, guys, if you're in the chat, I see a lot of you right now. Put a comment there so I can shout you guys out. You guys are very important and a very big part of this channel, like we mentioned before and always mentioned too. In regards to what the Yankees, really quick too, let's start with Rodon. Last start, I was very respectable. Of course, coming back from left elbow inflammation. So this is a key start for Rodon to build back what he was earlier in the season. So I think he can. So you saw a good inning by Rodon, very fluent, very, very fast inning with Rodon, and he has to continue that now. With the Yankees offense too, the keys of the game are just like when me and Evan called it Thursday. They had a baseball high IQ with vision, with discipline, with patience, and also with contact hitting with a little spice of home run action. But the most important thing is with contact hitting, they did their job. They did their justice. They pressured the pitcher. They pressured Kyle Bradish. Big pressure on him. They exposed his flaws. They exposed his weaknesses, and the Yankees capitalized on that. So these are the keys to the game. Earlier on, of course, Yankees can't get no hit until the 7th inning and then show fight to get back into the game. Too little, too late. And of course, look, you have the momentum and then it falls short. It's better to have the momentum earlier on, get the runs in earlier on, set the pace going forward, spread it out. Once you have the runs in earlier on, let's just say first, second inning, then everyone works together. Rodon dominates. The Yankees have a lead, and then they can sporadically get more runs on the board. This is where they have to take control, be dominant in their own game. This is what they've been lacking and also been inconsistent all season long. So these are the keys to the game right now. Let's see what they can do. Thank you guys for being here. Let's rock and roll again with Evan's call.
Thank you, Chef. I'm apologizing right now because I'm having some sort of technical problem right here with my TV, so just a little bit of a problem. Do you mind just taking over the call here in the bottom of the first?
Sure. No problem. Is it Fubi or is it your internet?
It's just looks like it's something with Verizon here because
Okay.
We have Verizon as our provider. Just some technical problem here. Don't know what's going on. Just maybe got to reset the input.
Okay. Yeah. No problem, Evan.
Thank you, Chef.
Anytime, man. Anytime. As we see Trent Grisham leading off here, the pitch. This one's down the middle, 0-1. So, of course, with Jose Soriano, who is 10-6 and with a 3.23 ERA, 136 Ks on the season. Always have to be careful with him. Like I said, get the runs early. The 0-1 count. Grisham hits this one fouled away, and the count is 0-2. Of course, Jose Soriano is a big ground ball pitcher, which he just gets a lot of double plays. And of course, since 2023, there was a stat that was put on there, which is very impressive, actually. Had a big high percentage with ground ball outs. So, Evan, let me know if you're good on, whatever, but I'll take it from here whenever you're ready. The 0-2 pitch to Grisham. Soriano sets, delivers. Outside, 1-2. So again, guys, what Trent Grisham needs to do, of course, the leadoff guy, get on base by all means, not go for the home run. Set the tone, baby. Set the tone. Here we go. The pitch. Grisham fouls this one away towards the first baseline. Count remains at 1-2. Of course, the Blue Jays, yes, second from last place, but they always been giving the Yankees issues. And of course, on the season, 14 games between the Yankees and the Blue Jays, it is 7-7 split down the middle. The 1-2 count. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Jose Soriano. Right down the middle, and there's one away. Beautiful pitch. Yeah, Grisham just froze on that, so no challenge. Can't really challenge that. The pitch to Benny Rice, who's up. Strike. Sinker at 95. Had a little movement on that. 0-1 count, one away to Benny Rice. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. So again, let's just see what the Yankee strategy is right now. The 1-1 count to Benny Rice. That is down 2-1. So far the Yankees, one batter in. Trent Grisham wasn't aggressive at the plate. He was being a little disciplined there, but let's see what Benny Rice does here. 2-1 count in his favor. The pitch. Rice hits one fouled away towards the backstop. It is 2-2. 2-2 count. No score. Bottom of the first, one away. The 2-2 count. Soriano sets, delivers. Upstairs, 3-2. Good eye by Rice. Three-two count. One away, bottom of the first. The pitch. Rice hits this one. Base hit. Base hit by Rice. Beautiful, beautiful hit towards the right field line. And that was ripped. So Rice with a beautiful swing on that one. Beautiful rip. And we have a runner on first with one away here in the bottom of the first. Hey, Jeff. Yeah. Schumann got sent down. I don't mind that. Also, Brendan Beck got called up. I'd like to see his second stint with the Yankees, too. Of course, with Ryan Weathers' injury, with I believe, forearm discomfort. He's on the 15-day DL. As we see Luis Garcia Jr. up. The pitch. Just missed. Oh, Garcia Jr. was going to challenge that. Thought that was a strike, but ended up being a ball. So 1-0. Again, Garcia has been looking good with the Yankees, of course, with that home run last night. The 1-0 count to Garcia, one away, runner on first. The pitch. Garcia, that was his pitch, but foul tipped it. And it's 1-1. So obviously you saw Garcia with his big home run to cut it close. But again, Yankees can't really get that, can't be in the habit of scoring runs late in the game. The 1-1 count to Garcia, one away, runner on first. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Reason being is because they look, if they score late in the game, that's fine. It's good motivation, it's good momentum on their part. But again, you got to set the pace. You have to pretty much, it's very dangerous, especially with the Blue Jays facing the Yankees. So 1-2 count, runner on first, one away. Garcia nibbles this one. Count remains at 1-2. Jacob, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Cornelius, welcome back, brother. You okay, Evan?
Yep. I'm all good. I'm all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have it back, but you're all good. I don't want to interrupt your.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just want to make sure you're okay.
Yep. All good. Thank you.
No problem. As Soriano waits, sets, Luis Garcia Jr. sets, delivers his swing. Right now, the pitch. Oh, just inside. Did he go? He did not. So Luis Garcia Jr. did check that, and it's 2-2. 2-2. Again, guys, you have Benny Rice on first with his beautiful single. The 2-2 count to Luis Garcia Jr. One away. The pitch. Garcia fouls this one away. Count remains at 2-2. 2-2. So Garcia showing fight. Good to see on that. The 2-2 count to Luis Garcia Jr. Garcia hits this one towards shortstop, throws the second, throws the first. Not in time. Gets the runner at second with two away. Garcia is safe at first. Wasn't in time. Good try by Aaron Boone's brother, Ernie Clement, but did not get the runner on first. So we have a runner on first, which is Luis Garcia Jr. with two away, no score. Here in the bottom of the first. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure. Cody Bellinger, welcome back, is up right now. Let's see what he can do. With two away, runner on first. The pitch. Soriano sets, delivers down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1 count to Belly. 2 away, runner on first, no score. Here we go. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. Yeah, you saw a stat right now up on the with the Yankees offense in the first inning. 21 straight innings without scoring in the first so far. So let's see if we can change that right now. The 1-1 count to Belly. Runner on first, 2 away, no score. The pitch down the middle, 2-1. Belly tried to get out of that way, out of the way of the pitch, but did not fool the umpire. It's a strike, 1-2 count. The 1-2 count, 2 away. Runner on first. Soriano sets, delivers to Belly. The pitch. Belly foul tips this one, and it's 1-2. Soriano at 22 pitches already. Cornelius, thank you very much for being on the YouTube Live, and thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Always a pleasure. As you see the wild card standings right now, obviously we're going to get more on the analysis as time comes along, but play-by-play is primary. The 1-2 count, runner on first, 2 away, the pitch. Belly hits this one and fouled away towards the first baseline. Two away. Runner on first, 1-2. Let's repeat it. No score. 23 pitches by Soriano. Jeff, I agree. Yankees driving his pitch count up. That's an upside for this inning. Let's see what Belly does here, though. The 1-2 count. Belly hits this one towards third base, going towards and he gets it. Belly pops it up, but nonetheless, Yankees get a hit, drive the pitch count up to Soriano, so that's a plus. As we go to the end of the first, there's no score. No score. Evan, you want to call this inning?
Sure. Yeah, we can just rotate now from the second, sure, if you want.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Chef, for covering for that. I apologize for a little bit of a delay there, technical problem, but we're all back now. We're all good.
Good.
But great call there for that inning. Great job there. And noticing Bellinger's batting fourth, not batting third, not even batting second. He's batting fourth now for Garcia, more depth in the lineup now. And you're seeing that Lombard I don't like how he's still kind of moving up and down the lineup a lot. Wanted to stay in one spot just to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. But I think this will be a much deeper and productive lineup with Bellinger back and Garcia, and of course with Lombard too, providing some good things as well for the team. And then just like where they're going right now for the stretch run of the season, and then hopefully they can try to catch up to the Rays. I know the Rays have been losing the last couple of games. We're only 3 games back of the Rays now. Blink of an eye, they were 7.5 back, and now they're only 3 back. So anything could happen in a matter of time. And Boston's still doing what they're doing best. They're still winning games. But Yankees can always try to keep their leverage up on them in the wild card standings, trying to get that home field advantage for the wild card if they so happen to be in the wild card, or if they even make a run at the division. I believe we do play Boston and Tampa Bay one more time each. So we have a series against Boston coming up, I believe, next weekend. I'm actually going to be attending one of those games Saturday night. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Yes, and then we play the Rays again at home in September. I believe that will be a 3-game series against the Rays. So we have a lot of opportunities here to catch up to them.
Yep.
And we just got to keep winning. We just had a 5-game winning streak, lost yesterday. I did have a bad feeling about yesterday's game even before the game started. I don't know what the feeling was, but we're back at it now. So let's hopefully win today.
That's right.
All right, so we see Springer is up to bat. The first pitch from Rodon fouled away. And the count is 0-1 here on George Springer, hitting .240, 12 home runs, 41 ribbies. Has had a little bit of a down season for Toronto this year. The 0-1 pitch from Rodon inside, and the count is now 1-1 here. Hey, Damon, what's going on? I hope your law school studies are going well so far. Best of luck with that, really. Best of luck.
Good to see you, Damon. Yasu, my brother. Yeah, good luck with that, my friend. Best of luck.
The 1-1 pitch from Rodon. Outside, 2-1. 2-1 here on Springer. Rodon with 12 pitches here in the top of the second inning. No score here in the Bronx. The 2-1 pitch from Carlos. The pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike. Catches the top of the strike zone with a slider. 2-2. 2-2 pitch coming up from Carlos Rodon. The pitch. And that one is line hard, but it's going to be a foul ball. Third base side out of play. 2-2 remains to be the count.
It's going to be a very, very important stretch with the Yankees, with the Sox and the Rays. This is going to be a very, very important, unbelievable, very competitive. We'll see. Oh, it's going to be crazy, man.
The 2-2 pitch from Rodon. The pitch. And that one misses outside 3-2. Hopefully Rodon can avoid some of these long full count at-bats here.
Yeah.
That's usually the main thing that gets Rodon is the walks, allowing a lot of base runners. So hopefully he can avoid those today. The 3-2 pitch. That one is driven to left center field. Grisham moving over to his right, and he makes the catch right near Cody Bellinger in left field, but he makes the play for the first out here in the top of the second.
Oh, boy. Yeah, of course, the Rays have been leveling off, but now they're starting to get cold, which is a very, very good sign. And like you said, Evan, too, the Sox, just like the Yankees, they've won 6 at, they've been even with their wins pretty much, especially with the Sox being 3 games away from the Yankees, and of course the Yankees being 3 games away from the Rays. So it's going to be interesting, man. Very interesting.
Yep. So here is Okamoto up to bat. The first pitch was fouled away, so the count is 0-1 here. 0-1 pitch coming up from Rodon. The pitch. Up high, 1-1. Yep, going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with the division. The 1-1 pitch. And that one just misses the outside corner. 2-1. 2-1 here on Okamoto, the 5th hitter for Toronto today. The 2-1 pitch coming up from Rodon, working from the stretch. He delivers the pitch. This one is fouled away, and the count is now 2-2. Two and 2 here on Okamoto. I believe Rodon had 4 strikeouts in his first appearance back against the Orioles.
Yeah.
Yep. And 1 so far today. The 2-2 pitch. Inside 3-2. Full count here on Okamoto. Three-two full count once again here to Okamoto. The second full count sequence here to a Toronto Blue Jay hitter. 3-2 full count. The 3-2. Oh, this one is driven to left field. Bellinger is under it. Goes back, but he makes the catch. Oh, I thought that ball was gone for sure. I definitely thought that
off the bat, right?
I thought that was going back to Brooklyn.
That looked good off the bat. With Okamoto's swing, it looked like it was gone.
Yep. Just the way that he was sort of posing after he hit it, just with the bat flip and everything.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, two outs here in the top of the second, 2 away. And that will bring up Ernie Clement. The pitch to Clement. This one is flied in the air to right field down the line, going towards the foul line, and that's going to be into the seats for a foul ball, 0-1. Yeah, Jeff, there might be some winds in the Bronx or just some elevation, something like that.
Yeah.
0-1 count here on Clement. Rodon deals the 0-1 pitch. And this one is popped up to shallow right field. In comes Spencer Jones, still coming in, and he makes the one-handed catch with his right hand there. Nice catch there by Jones coming in. Yeah, it looks like the wind is blowing the ball a little bit in today, as we can see. I got my compass out, got my wind thermometer out. I can pretty much, it's like Aristotle here.
You got your navigation?
Yes, the navigation. But the
Mr.
Blue Jays, yeah. But the Blue Jays don't score here in the top of the second inning, so we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is Lombard, Jones, and then Jazz Chisholm. We'll see what happens here today. Thank you guys for being here. Please press that like button. Please trying to get to at least 20 to 25 likes on the stream today. And then, of course, tonight we have an 8 o'clock show for you guys. 8 o'clock roundup weekly show that we do every Sunday night. We'll be having that once again tonight, talking about the Yankees and anything else that you guys might want to talk about as well. Will be myself, Chef Nick, Nathan, Jason, Charles, and some other people as well that we appreciate. So thank you guys for being here. Continue to support Chef Nick, of course, always doing a great job. And always on YouTube Live, regular streams, play-by-plays, doing a great job. And we're very happy to be giving this to you guys today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the shout out, Evan. Of course, I shout you out every time, day in and day out, because you deserve it, man. You're a rock star with this. You're a professional with this. And, look, man, I'm what, 20 plus years older than you. I'm still learning from you. I love this, man. That's the best way to do it, man. If you want to be good at something, learn from the best. And I learned from you. But of course, just going back to the Yankees, Rodon, I think he's very good ergonomical pitching. Of course, his pitch count is set with that too. So it's always the little things. It's always, you got to focus on the little things, but the big picture, because the little things with the big picture, it adds up. And of course, adds weight to the game as it goes along. It's not all about the home run. It's not all about contact hitting, but it's all about what Rodon does with his pitches, what the Yankees do with their offense, despite offense they're not hitting, but they can drive the pitch count up too. So again, always a little thing.
So we're seeing George Lombard Jr. is at the bat. The first pitch, a ground ball to the right side. That's going to be past the first baseman into right field for a base hit. So Lombard is on base here, beginning the bottom of the second with the Yankees' first or second hit of today's game here. Runner on first base, nobody out, and that will bring up Spencer Jones. It's cool that you have Lombard and Jones kind of back to back.
Love it. Yep.
Let's hope the Yankees can put something together here in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch to Jones, the pitch. Inside, Kirk throws back to first base, but Lombard is back in there safely. So the count is 1-0 here to Jones. Soriano is at 26 pitches here in the bottom of the second. We've seen some stolen base combinations with Jones at the plate, Lombard on base, vice versa too. So let's hope that they can string together something here. The pitch fouled back, and the count is now 1-1.
You think Jones is getting better and better just with his swing, just everything about it. I love it.
Definitely. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Jones from Soriano. The pitch outside, 2-1. Yeah, Jones doing a great job of knowing when to take certain pitches, adjusting to how pitchers attacked him before, and now too he's still learning on the job.
Yep, exactly.
The 2-1 pitch, and this one is fouled away. They're showing the umpire cam there. Couldn't see where the ball went, but it was a foul ball. 2-2 here on Spencer Jones, hitting 6 today. Jazz on deck. Always looking like he's about to enter a Monopoly game show host.
Oh, man.
The 2-2 to Jones is drilled to right center field. That's going to be in there for a base hit. It goes to the wall. Lombard goes to second. He's going to go to third. He's going to round third. He's going to try to score. The throw to home plate is not in time.
No way.
Lombard scores the Yankees' first run of the game. And what did I say? String something together, you get success.
Sure. You called it, Evan.
Together, baby. Right.
Evan called it. Come on, man. You guys are witnesses. I heard it.
Come on. Let's go here.
What beautiful 1-2 punch right there between Lombard and Jones. I love it. They know each other from the minors, obviously. Look at that. They're in the majors now. Keep them. Keep them. Keep them. Keep them, please. Jones to keep. Big G, just really quick, Big G got sidelined. So that there's a silver lining to that. Of course, you don't want to see anyone injured, but that means Spencer Jones, he's still up and he's not going to get sent down. So far, so good.
Yes.
But good call, Evan.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you for
that
little analysis there. Appreciate that.
Yes. Yeah.
And the pitch to Jazz was a foul ball. I think he tried to bunt, but it was a foul ball.
Really?
0-1.
Tried to bunt?
Wow, he actually tried to do something smart for once. I can't believe it.
Yeah. He tried to...
gotta get the eyeglasses out.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, you gotta wipe the glasses there. You're seeing the right thing. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's right, Jason. Yeah.
Always credit your sources.
Got
Otherwise,
credit on the spot.
you'll be violated for plagiarism, and you don't want that.
That's right. Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch to Jazz is outside 1-1. 1-1 here on Jazz Chisholm. And the 1-1 pitch coming up from Soriano. The pitch swung on and missed. And the count is 1-2. I feel like they attack him the same way every single time, and he never adjusts from it. Unlike Spencer Jones, Jazz does the reverse. He does the opposite. He never learns. Just calling it like we see it.
Yeah, I know.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one is fouled away. Count remains at 1-2.
I just don't understand. Like, yeah, Evan, you like it's pitch by pitch. Yeah, we're calling it like we see it. It's like, why is he swinging at that? The same pitch. You know you're not going to hit it. He foul tipped it, but you know you're not going to hit it. That's the same pitch he strikes out on. He's going to throw the same pitch. Watch.
The 1-2. This one is a ground ball to second base. McAdoo fields throws to first. He's out at first base, but at least he did advance the runner to third. That was
great. Okay.
That was a good, a little silver lining, but at least a little productive out right there. So we'll take that.
I'll take it. It's fun.
I'm surprised Soriano didn't try to locate more inside, because that way he went on that pitch. He went a little bit further out.
Yeah, I know.
And maybe the 7th spot isn't that bad for Jazz Chisholm. Could be worse. Well, here's Austin Wells right now up to bat. The first pitch to Wells is fouled away. Try to go to left field with that, but that's a foul ball. 0-1. Hopefully Austin Wells can get this runner in from third base. That would be very nice for the Yankees to do. Soriano at 36 pitches here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch to Wells, the 0-1. Down low, nice take by Wells. The count is now 1-1. The players have all different color bats this weekend, being the fact that it's the players' weekend, so they get their own customized bats. The 1-1 pitch. And Soriano misses low again with the changeup. Or splitter 2-1 here on Wells. 2-1.
So there's a reason why they're in the bottom of the lineup. Look, if they're not going to make contact, yes, Evan, like you just said, like just at least advance the runner, get the runner home by any means. So
the 2-1 is rolled to right field. That's going to be a base hit down the line.
Yeah,
Wells goes to first, goes to second, and he's safe at second base. 2-0 Yankees lead.
boy. At a boy.
That is
Prove
what
me
we
wrong,
like
baby.
there. He proved you wrong, Chef. Yes.
Nice. Good. Good. Love
That's what
when
we want.
Good.
Sometimes that's the way it works.
Good
We want
swing
the
by
Yankees
Wells.
to always have success. Yep, great swing. Nice even swing there. Not trying to do too much.
Yep.
So runner on second base with the one away here in the bottom of the second, as that will bring up Jose Caballero. And even like we said before, it's just great that Ramos isn't hitting third in the lineup. That goes a long way with the guys that we're getting back, and hopefully it proves to be a much deeper lineup now and a better bench without Ramos hitting third, and definitely some players coming back soon. And this is what we're all hopeful to see. We're hopeful to see the Yankees do more of this, be a more complete team, hopefully with Judge returning a little bit past September 1st. Not going to be exactly on that day. It might be September 8th or 9th or 10th, whatever it may be. But this is what you hope to see from the Yankees moving forward with the lineup that they have now. So the first pitch to Caballero is in there for a called strike. 0-1 here. (0-1) to Jose. The pitch from Soriano. And this one is a fly ball to center field. Straw moves over, still moving over, but he makes the catch for the second out.
Yeah.
Wells wanted to tag up, but he was forced to go back on the throw. So 2 outs, runner on second base.
Yeah, no, he would have been.
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to Cabby looking like a highlighter. Damn, I got blinded, man.
Yeah.
Evan, yeah, good little small analysis on that too. That very true. Yeah, save that thought too. I want you to bring that up tonight. That's very important. I like that.
Should I write it down in my binder?
Yeah. Your little notes.
I'll write it down. No worries.
Do it in your audits.
My audits in my Microsoft Excel sheet. Yeah. Do it in the trial balance statement. All right, here comes the first pitch to Trent Grisham. And this one is fouled away. 0-1 here on Trent. 0-1. So bottom of the second, 2-0 Yankees lead. Grisham is up to bat here with 2 outs. The pitch to Grisham. Inside, 1-1.
Oof. That was, yeah. His first at bat, that was the same pitch that he called a strike. That's interesting. Okay.
The 1-1 pitch coming up to Grisham. The pitch. Ground ball right to Soriano. He gloves it. And Grisham tosses the bat away in frustration. Soriano makes the flip to first base. The inning is over. However, the Yankees do score 2 runs. Lombard and Jones, they do it again. They string together a couple of hits. And then Austin Wells with that RBI double there to give the Yankees the not double digit, but just 2-0 lead there in the bottom of the second. Great inning there. And Jeff, you have any more comments about that inning there?
Absolutely. Good call, Evan, of course. Also to in regards to the Yankees getting 2 runs, and of course to Spencer Jones and Lombard. That's the main thing. 1-2 punch. That is great to see. I love that injection of youth. That's just energizing the Yankees. If no one else can't do the job, obviously Austin Wells got his RBI double. And of course, look, Yankees are up 2-0. And I said earlier on, the Yankees need to get runs early to set the pace. So it's not about what are they going to do the whole game. Everything, and this is where patience, is pretty much expected, where it's like we have to go pitch by pitch, play by play, inning by inning. We have to, because the whole game plan strategy with the Yankees, it's not the whole game. It's like you gotta really look inside. That's what I'm saying. Like the little things with the big picture. Little things always branch out to the big picture. So 2-0 Yankees. Rodon, of course, look, he knows he has a lead. He can do his best to be dominant, of course. Like I trust Rodon, have trust in Rodon. People call him the Bulldog. People call him whatever. But I think that with him, it looks like he's so far so good with Rodon. Good pitch count right now. He's looking in control. And of course, as the game goes along, Yankees potentially can score more runs, more insurance runs. Why? Because New York insurance is high. The tax is high. So this is why the Yankees need more runs, because the Blue Jays can catch up to them in a blink of an eye and a snap of a finger too. So look, of course, we're seeing the down on the farm with Jason Dominguez, Anthony Tyboy Volpe, and also Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, who's been Cruz. I'm saying Cruz with every Spanish player. Elmer Rodriguez. No, it is ERC. Elmer, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. Okay. All right. I was right. Okay, good. I said that with Luis Garcia Jr. Cruz, whatever his name was last week. They just omitted that too. But anyway, 2-0, 1.38 ERA too. So expect him to be called up also to contribute in the bullpen or spot start. We are going here to the top of the third. Yankees are up 2-0. That was a little weird. Okay. Froze a little bit, but I am back. Daz Cameron is up right now in 4 games, 308 average, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. So again, Rodon on 24 pitches, being ergonomical, like I always like to say it. The pitch, strike, beautiful pitch by Rodon. 4-seamer 94, good velo on his part. Always good to see Rodon with his high velo, especially with his injury that he's coming off from, the 0-1 count. That is down 1-1. One count to Daz. Not Dax, Daz. 1-1 count. The pitch. Ripped. Beautiful play by Lombard as he dives. One
Nice.
way. Attaboy, baby. Woo! And just like nostalgia, the last start from Rodon with George Lombard's beautiful play, where Rodon called him a bad M. You know what? I can't say it, but now it's just back to business. Lombard, this guy is just all over the place. Beautiful defense, good offense, beautiful on the bases. Magic, baby. Love what I'm seeing. As we see McAdoo up, the pitch to McAdoo. That is down 1-0. So Macadamia Nut is 262 on the season, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs in 19 games. Let's see if Rodon can crack this nut. 1-0, 1 away, top of the third, 2-0 Yankees. The pitch. Let's go, baby. Inside. 2-0. Mighty. Good to see you, Mighty. T-Rude. Welcome back, guys. The 2-0 count to McAdoo. 1 away, top of the third. The pitch. Did not get that call. That looked like a strike. They're not going to challenge that. Now it's 3-0. Come on, Rodon. Get your head in the game, baby. Come on. Not worried. Just cheering Rodon on. The 3-0 count. The pitch. Upstairs, he walks. 4 straight balls. And we have a runner on first. McAdoo has good speed on the bases. And now Miles Straw will be the next batter up. No, Nathan, Dak's not here. I was just doing a little joke. Don't worry about it. As the pitch to Straw, here we go. Inside, that is 1-0. Come on, baby. There's a lot of you in here, man. Come out from the clouds. Come down from the clouds. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to feel you, baby. Come on. You guys matter. Let's get hyped. Come on. Very important game tonight, believe it or not. Or today, believe it or not. The 1-0 count. Upstairs, 2-0. All right, come on, Rodon. Easy. Rodon seems like he's overthrowing to the 8 and 9 batters. Of course, McAdoo got the walk with 4 straight balls. 2-0 count to Straw. Top of the third. Runner on first. 1 away. Yankees are up 2-0. Here we go. The pitch. Beautiful pitch by Rodon. 2-1. 4-seamer at 94. Always have to keep an eye on the pitch count too. The pitch, 2-1 count. Oh, Straw hits this one, and it's base hit towards Belly. Belly gets under it. Goes to third. McAdoo. No, goes to second, and it's a double from Straw. So you see McAdoo rounding second, going to third, and, of course, Belly throws a second. It did not get that in time. So Miles Straw has a double. So we have runners on second and third with nobody out, and this is very dangerous now. This is why I'm saying Yankees need to have their game. Of course, Yankees got 2 runs, but anything is possible in this inning as well, too. So everything has to be played pitch by pitch, play by play, inning by inning. Best thing Rodon can do is limit the damage as of now. I'm sorry, 1 away. So there's 1 away here, not no outs. Here we go. The pitch to Bateman. That is a strike. 0-1, beautiful pitch. Brett Bateman, no relation to Jason Bateman, the actor. And, of course, it's a lefty on lefty, like I always say, like a bad porn movie in Times Square in the 70s. Here we go. The 0-1 count. Runners at second, third, top of the third. Yankees are up 2-0. Come on, Rodon, get out of this. That is down 1-1. Rodon can't lose Bateman, especially being a lefty on lefty. Cannot lose him. Don't lose him. If Rodon, if he needs to get a sacrifice, just to get a run in for an out, I'm fine with that. Still early on. The 1-1 count. Come on, baby. Come on, Rodon. The pitch. Just outside 2-1. As you see the rotation in the last 6 starts, actually, I won't read this because I do have an analysis on that. I will say tonight. Don't want to spoil it. The 2-1 count to Bateman. Here we go. Beautiful pitch as he checks it, goes all the way, 2-2. I'm just feeling Rodon was going to give him an off-speed pitch outside for him to chase. This is the best best thing to do with Bateman, especially being a lefty right now. So let's see what happens. 2-2 count, 1 away. Top of the third, runners are second and third. Yankees are up 2-0. Rodon at 39 pitches. The pitch to Bateman. Rodon sets, delivers. Come on, baby. The pitch. Bateman hits this one. Foul towards the first baseline to Luis Garcia. Cruz Jr. Just kidding. And the count remains at 2-2.
Hey.
Oh, man. Still early on. Third inning, of course. Top of the third. Runners are second and third with a Miles Straw double and a McAdoo walk. 2-2 count to Bateman. Rodon sets, delivers. Here we go. And Bateman hits this one towards center field. Grisham going back towards a warning track. It looks like McAdoo is going to get a run in. So they get a run in. McAdoo scores. And I'm just trying to keep track. Did Miles Straw go to third? Yes, he did. Okay. I was keeping a track on Miles Straw. As Miles Straw goes to third and McAdoo runs towards home plate or jogs. And we have a runner in. So I'm fine with that. It's a 2-1 game now. 2 away. So 1 out will get out of this inning. So as you see Matt Blake coming on to talk to Rodon.
This is what I was kind of afraid of, Peter, with some of the walks that Rodon gives up and a couple of hits here and there. Always seems like there's one inning where he gives up 1 or 2 runs and then he usually settles down after that. But yeah, these are the things that we do call out before, and we like to mention for this reason right here is that Toronto now has a run because of a walk and a hit, and it's not the best what you want to see, but I mean, hopefully he can just get out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. Look, that of course, yeah. Like you said, the McAdoo walk, that's the run in, and of course, Mighty, yeah, good point there. Grisham was just so nonchalant, like it's almost like Miles Straw was gonna be like, all right, is he asleep out there? He thought about it. Miles Straw thought about it for about a split second. That was interesting. As you see, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up, very dangerous spot right now. The pitch, upstairs and inside, almost hit him. 1-0. So again, still early on. Blue Jays have a run in. The best thing Rodon can do is just obviously get out of this inning without any more damage. And then we'll take it to the next inning with the Yankees' next strategy on offense. So 1 inning at a time, 1 play-by-play at a time. The pitch upstairs, 2-0 as he runs. To get back in time. Tried to catch him off guard, but Miles Straw gets back in time to third base. So everything remains the same right now. Looked like a close play live, but replay shows that he was in time by a mile. But good try by Wells and good communication by Cabby too. The 2-0 count, 2 away. Runner on third. Top of the third. Yankees are up 2-1. The pitch. Vlad swings and it's fouled away. 2-1. Dangerous pitch right there. Vlad looks like he was a little late on that. As you see, Yankee killer Alejandro Kirk is up on deck right now. The 2-1 count, 2 away. The pitch. Guerrero taps this one towards first base. It looks like Rodon's going to get out of this inning. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, despite the 1 run, of course, despite that mistake by Rodon walking McAdoo, it hurt us. It got in the run. Nonetheless, reduced the damage control. So now the next inning is up. Now the Yankees offense need to contribute just like they did last inning. More runs, baby, more runs. This is what we need. So, but like you said, Evan, too, it's just the walks. They always hurt Rodon, and whenever he gets the walk, it's almost like it distracts him, and it's like he's all over the place. So, but it's at least a good thing earlier on, especially going to the top of the bottom of the third. It's still early on, so I think that Rodon can still be in control of this game, even though the Yankees are up. So we still have the offense for the bottom of the third for them to contribute. So we'll see what happens, Evan. Famous last words, right?
Thank you, Chef. Yes, definitely. Appreciate that. Great call there with that inning. Even with the Blue Jays scoring that run, always being fair and honest. Good assessments there for that. I know you wanted to do a starting pitching analysis. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait for later on or tonight, or what do you want to do with that?
Well, the analysis I was going to do is pretty much just the difference between the starting rotation, the bullpen, also going against the grain with the offense. Like I guess I could save the majority for later, but pretty much what I wanted to bring up to it's not really something that's different that I said. It's just, look, if the starting rotation is going to do their job, do their justice, and the bullpen too are going to do their job and justice as well. I think the offense, they have to, contribute more and know their roles and shut their mouth pretty much. So if you see, let's just say Spencer Jones and Lombard working together, and I'm just saying this, I'm going to say more in depth tonight actually, but I don't want to take anything from the play-by-play. But if Lombard and Jones, if they're a 1-2 punch and they're doing their job, Benny Rice obviously is up right now. Let me just call this inning, this pitch right now. The pitch to Benny Rice, that is upstairs. Want to know if Lombard and Jones, if they're doing their job and they're just injecting energy into the Yankees, and then you have the bottom of the lineup like Wells, obviously you saw the RBI double for him last inning, the 1-0 count to Benny, swing and a miss, 1-1. Look, if there's a reason why, like, let's just say Cabby, Jazz and Wells are in the bottom of the lineup, because obviously they're not trusted in the pitch right now. And that's fouled away 1-2. They're not trusted in the middle of the line because they're not hitting. They're not producing. And again, look, is it a disrespect? I don't know. Maybe they, again, know their roles and shut their mouth, because that's it. You're not going to get rewarded for hitting crappy or, being crappy on the field. As the 1-2 count, bottom of the third, Yankees are up 2-1. Soriano delivers to Rice, who is 1 for 1 right now with a single, and strikes out down the middle, and we have one away. So if Jazz is not going to hit the ball and he's just going to do his thing, whether it's like, blow bubbles or eat lollipops or, just argue with the umpires for no reason. Wells too, I've been behind Wells more recently. The pitch to Garcia Jr., that is the ball. 1-0, that's down in the dirt. I've been behind Wells a lot more because I think it's more like a mental issue with him. It's good to see him do better as of late. And this is why it's like, it doesn't help for the Yankees, the 1-0 count to Garcia Jr., that is outside 2-0. It doesn't help, like, even at the trade deadline, I brought this up too, Evan, that, it doesn't help. It's like, Yankees need a catcher. We're going to get this catcher, get this person, stuff like that. And Wells is seeing that. It really hurts you. Speaking for him, it hurts you mentally just to hear that. The pitch to Garcia, that is outside 3-0. So Garcia, best thing he can do is walk, take the pitch, take one for the team. So if this is going to help, if this is going to hurt Wells mentally, then especially like, okay, they're going to get a replacement for me. The pitch to Garcia, that is down the middle, 3-1. Then it doesn't really, he's not going to do well. So I believe it or not, we needed a catcher, but Wells, I think the pitch right now, that is down and he walks. We got a runner on first. Yeah, that's why I wanted to save it for the analysis of it. I just don't want to keep getting cut off with that. But just in general, I'll explain more later. I want to focus more on the play-by-play. But Wells, it's all a mental game. I'm behind him more, and I think he's doing better in a sense. Look, he's not jacking home runs. He's just doing his own game, and I like that, especially today. I like that, contributing to the offense. As you see, belly up right now. The pitch, inside, 1-0. I'll explain more later. So it's all like degrees of separation and like takeaways from every type of aspect of the Yankees. So
gotcha.
We'll talk. Yeah.
Makes more sense.
You know what I mean?
Makes more sense to do it later when you have more of an organized time to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Anyway, 1-0 count to Belly. 1 away. The pitch. Belly hits this one. It's fouled away. 1-1. Again, guys, thank you very much for being here. Always a pleasure. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Get your drinks up. Get your cigars up. Let's do this. Let's hang out, baby. A 1-1 count. 1 away. Runner on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Belly doesn't have to prove anything. Again, just patience is the key, man. Just you don't have to do too much. We know who you are. We know what a player you are. You don't have to do too much. The 1-2 count to Belly, 1 away. As he foul tips this one. Count remains at 1-2. Again, guys, if you're just joining us, we are in the bottom of the third, runner on first with a Garcia walk, 1 away. Yankees are up 2-1. The 1-2 count. Soriano sets. Now he sets. And now he's going to deliver the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bad swing by Belly as he goes back to the dugout. And we have 2 away. So again, Soriano at 58 pitches. Eventually, it looks like, despite what happens in this inning, it looks like he has at least 2 to 3 more, 2.5 maybe to 3 more innings of pitching. We shall see. As you see, George Lombard Jr. up, who's 1 for 1. The pitch, strike, caught the corner, 0-1. George Lombard Jr., 286, 2 home runs, and 5 ribbies on the season so far. The 0-1 count to Lombard Jr., 2 away. The pitch. Lombard hits this one deep. Oh, it looked good off the bat. Come on. As he gets under that, and it's end of an inning. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, is the wind not carrying? Like you said, Evan, I think you called it right that it's pulling it inward. You saw what's his face? My God, who was that? That was
Okamoto.
That was Okamoto. Wow, I couldn't even see his eyes with his glasses. Yeah, Okamoto, like he was just going in. He was rushing inwards too. He just misplayed that because of the wind. Wow, look good off the bat, but whatever. All right, thanks, wind. All right, guys, end of an inning. And the Yankees are up 2-1. Offense does not do their justice, so Rodon will try to keep this intact until we get to the later stages of the game. So, and Evan will be calling this inning.
Thank you, Chef. Good call with that, as always. Appreciate that. And let's do a little bit of a scoreboard update. Sorry, Chef.
Sure. Can you just give me 1 second, Evan?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem at all. I'll do a scoreboard update while Chef is away for 1 second. All right, so 2-1 Yankees lead. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. Rays and Orioles, there's no score in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Cardinals lead the Phillies 2-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Marlins have a 1-0 lead on the Nationals. Marlins up 1-0 on the Nationals, top of the 4th. Tigers have a 1-0 lead on the Royals, going to the bottom of the 2nd. Astros have a 3-0 lead on the Athletics in the top of the 2nd. The Mets and the White Sox have no score, going to the top of the 3rd. Angels and Rangers, no score, top of the 1st. Guardians and Rockies are coming up in about half an hour, 40 minutes, Guardians and Rockies. Coming up at 3:15, big game between the Giants and the Red Sox for the AL East purposes. At 4:10, you have the Pirates and the Dodgers. At 4:10, you have the Cubs and the Mariners. 4:10, Twins and Padres. 4:15, Reds, Diamondbacks. And 7:10, Braves and Brewers. The Braves and Brewers game tonight will be at Williamsport. That is the Little League Classic game tonight. So the Little League Classic is Braves and Brewers, as they have around this time of year, every year with the Little League World Series going on in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So here's Alejandro Kirk. The count is 0-1 here on Kirk, who was 0 for 1 today with I believe he grounded out in the first inning. So here we are, top of the 4th inning. Yankees have a 2-1 lead, 0-1 here to Kirk. The 0-1 from Rodon, the pitch inside and down low. Count is 1-1. I want to welcome everybody to the stream. What's going on? Thank you guys for always being here, supporting us, pressing the like button, and subscribing to the channel. We appreciate it. Please come back with us tonight at 8 o'clock for our weekly Roundup Yankees talk. The 1-1 pitch to Kirk, fouled away, 1-2. 1-2 here on Alejandro Kirk from Carlos Rodon, who is at 48 pitches here in the top of the 4th inning. One and two. Pitch coming up here to Alejandro Kirk. Rodon deals the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2-2 here on Alejandro Kirk. Known for being a big pest against the Yankees, knowing for having a lot of hits and home run power against the Yankees as long as they pitch correctly to him. The 2-2 up high and inside, 3-2 here on Alejandro Kirk. So Rodon has now thrown a couple of full count 3-2 sequences here to some Blue Jays hitters, something that hopefully he wants to avoid moving forward in this game. The 3-2 pitch to Kirk. The pitch. Line drive fouled away. Count remains full at 3-2. 3-2 here to Alejandro Kirk. Rodon is at 51 pitches here in the top of the 4th inning. Yankees with a 2-1 lead. Spencer Jones with an RBI double. And then Austin Wells with an RBI double. 3-2 pitch from Rodon. Operating from the stretch and the 3-2. Up high, checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he went around on a high fastball there. Rodon gets Kirk swinging for the first out here in the top of the 4th. I believe that is, got to see how many strikeouts Rodon has. I believe that's his 3rd strikeout. Let me just check that real quick for you guys. So that is Rodon's 2nd strikeout. So 2 strikeouts for Rodon here in the top of the 4th. George Springer is up to bat. The first pitch. Outside 1-0 here. 1-0 on George Springer, top of the 4th. 1 away here, top of the 4th. The 1-0 pitch coming up here to Springer. The pitch. In there for a called strike with a sinker. Count is now 1-1. No score there still in Tampa Bay and Baltimore. Scoreless there in the 4th inning. The 1-1 pitch to Springer. The pitch. Down low in the dirt. Count is now 2-1 here on Springer. Hey, Chef, welcome back.
Oh, thank you.
2-1 is the count here on Springer. Rodon from the stretch. Fires the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left field down the line, and it's a fair ball just inside the foul line. It goes into the left field corner. Bellinger plays it out, but Springer goes to second base for a 1-out double. Bad location right there from Rodon. Left it too far on the inside part of the plate.
Yep, she did.
Right in Springer's wheelhouse right there. And Springer is known to be good against left-handed pitchers, especially when they throw it in that location. Guess Rodon didn't read the scouting report on that. Either that or Springer is still using buzzers.
Garbage cans.
Yeah. Here comes Okamoto. The first pitch to Okamoto is outside 1-0. Here to Okamoto, who is 0 for 1 on the day. 57 pitches here for Rodon in the top of the 4th. The 1-0 pitch from Rodon. The pitch. This one is fouled away. Hits the netting behind home plate. The count is now 1-1. One count here on Okamoto. 58 pitches for Rodon in the top of the 4th. Rodon looking at second. At Springer. The pitch. Up high. Missed outside with that one. On the changeup, the count is now 2-1. 2-1 here on Okamoto. Springer leads off of second base. Rodon from the stretch. And fires the 2-1. That one just misses the outside corner. Again, 3-1.
Oh, come on, man.
He's trying to be perfect with these pitches. Just throw them. Don't aim it. The 3-1 pitch. Outside, he walks in ball 4. First and second. 1 out here in the top of the 4th.
First 2 innings, he was doing good. Now the last inning and this inning here too, it's like his pitch count's going up. He's does not have his command. He's out of control right now. I don't know. He's just all over the place. And like you said, Evan, he's aiming. He's not even just. He's crazy.
You don't have to be a pitching coach to figure that one out.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to pitch in college to figure that one out.
Yeah, or softball, whatever.
Even try out to be an MLB scout. You don't even have to figure that one out. All right, the first pitch here to Clement is outside 1-0. 1-0 here on Clement. And
Huh?
1-1. Foul the way. Foul the way. 1-1 here on Ernie Clement. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right to Lombard. Oh, he boots it. Throws to first, and Clement is safe. What was that? Lombard just did not have the ball right there. Oh, bad error by Lombard. It would have been a double play most likely, but instead he can't get the ball out of his glove. On the backhand, he just lost it. The ball went out of his glove after he tried backhanding that one. And no play is made, so runners and bases loaded here and 1 away. Don't know what was going on there with Lombard.
It looked like
3
he
errors.
snow-cleaned it.
Yeah. Unnecessary backhand play. Just get in front of it.
Yeah.
Just have an alligator type setup there. Just try to corral the ball with your forehand. Don't try to make some backhand play. You had the second out at second base. You had the play there. All you had to do was just field it correctly, throw the ball to second, and even if you didn't get a double play, you still would have had 2 outs, runners on the corners.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bad mistake right there. Hopefully that doesn't cost the Yankees anything here.
Well, it's up to Rodon, man. Look, I mean, I don't want to say, pressure. Rodon, this is why you got signed to that big contract, man. You're supposed to be under pressure.
The pitch up high on Daz Cameron, 1-0 here. Bases loaded with 1 man out. Up to bat here is Daz Cameron. Rodon ready.
Sorry.
Hey, John, no problem. The 1-0 pitch outside 2-0. 2-0 on Cameron, and now Rodon. Now this is where it affects him mentally a little bit. Gets in his mind with that error right there, and hopefully he can just
Come on,
lose
baby.
track of that and focus on the batter. The 2-0 pitch.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Fouled away off the mask of Austin Wells right there. 95-mile-per-hour fastball. That was right down the middle at least. 2-1.
Yeah. Double play or strikeout. I don't know. Whatever. Just get out of this inning. Come on, Rodon. I'm sorry to cut you off. I was going to say hi to Beagle brother. Good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Always a pleasure. Oh, Evan, this is deadly right now. This can be the game changer. Believe it or not, a shift, but we'll see.
The 2-1 pitch to Cameron. The pitch. Fouled away.
Come on, baby.
2-2 now. Not full count. 2-2 even count here on Cameron. Rodon at 68 pitches. The Blue Jays, this is what their game plan is. This is what they're trying to do. Work the pitcher, get the pitch count up high, and then attack when their pitch comes to them. The 2-2 from Rodon. Big pitch here. This one is looped, but it's going to be foul. Just foul. Missed right field by about 2 feet there. Oh, that was very close to being a fair ball, but it was just foul. It would have been a base hit, probably scoring 2 runs. Yep, and that ball lands to the right side of the foul line.
Oh, man.
So we take a deep breath here. 2-2 is the count here on Cameron with Charles McAdoo, a.k.a. Ben McAdoo, on deck. The pitch from Rodon. Up high, not even close, 3-2. That's not a good sign. Don't need to be a scout to figure that one out. 3-2
Like
full
a-
count pitch.
Here
The
we go.
3-2 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Grisham is right there. Makes the catch. Throws home. Springer tags from third, and he's going to score. He's going to score for the second run of the game. The Blue Jays tied the game up at 2. Sacrifice fly there from Daz Cameron.
Look, it sucks, but I'm fine with that being tied. He's not out of the inning yet. Look, still early on, top of the 4th. Still runners are first and second, 2 away. I'm fine with it being tied and not a grand slam. Let's just keep it here. Damage control as of now. Play by play. Remember, inning by inning, pitch by pitch. This is what I have to focus on, not the whole game. It's not over. We have to look the little things to the big picture. Remember that.
Yep. So now we're seeing McAdoo is at the plate. He walked in his first at bat, top of the 4th, first and second, 2 outs. First and second for Toronto is still threatening here, just like Family Feud, still threatening. The first pitch to McAdoo is inside 1-0. Yeah, Joe, but I mean, he could have been out of this inning already. If Lombard made that play, he could have been out of this. And we would still be sitting here with a 2-1 game going to the 5th. The pitch fouled away into the netting. The count is now 1-1.
Joe, you're right about the errors, but also Carlos Rodon's the big boy. He needs to pull up his big boy pants, and despite righties and lefties, he still has to, take control of his own game. So, but the errors I get.
The 1-1 pitch to McAdoo. Up high, 2-1. 2-1 here on McAdoo. And you can just see the disparity here with Rodon at 74 pitches, 29 pitches in this inning alone. It just sucks because Rodon could have been made as like a much better outing for Rodon if that play was just made. And yeah, too, like it would have never happened if he didn't allow the first man on with a walk, or we didn't allow a couple of hits there. It just, things take a turn quickly with Rodon, it seems like. The 2-1 pitch from Rodon, and McAdoo fouls it away. The count is now evened up at 2-2. All twos here, first and second. 2 runners on base, 2 outs, 2-2 count. 2-2, top of the 4th. So all products of 2, factors of 2.
There you go. All even, not odd.
Two count on McAdoo, top of the 4th. 2 outs. The 2-2, Rodon deals. Ground ball to third base. Caballero steps on third for the easy out at third base. Good decision there not to throw it to first. So that'll do it for the inning. Rodon over 30 pitches here in the top of the 4th. 2-2 game, and now we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Coming up to bat will be Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Austin Wells.
Yeah, I think this should be his last inning. Yeah, I don't want to see him next. I think right now where we are right here is damage control. So like I said, Evan, I'd rather the score being tied than it just being out of reach. Look, Blackburn is coming in next inning. I'm fine with that. Every game is important from now until the end of the season. Let's just put it that way. So it is. So I think we have to take this game, make this game like a playoff type of game where it's like, okay, everyone, all hands on deck. This is something that the Yankees need to do right now. I'm not talking about the offense, but I'm talking about right now with where they're at right now here in the bottom of the 4th. I just think that as of now, you can't let this game get out of hand, especially how the Blue Jays are playing too. So Rodon, look, he's off. That's it. Didn't have it. He had it in the first 2 innings, but then he just lost control. That's it. That's life, and now he has to get over it. And the Yankees need to make a change. It's very dangerous for him to be out there the next inning, despite him being the bulldog, quote unquote, or him being like a machine. But I think that it's the way he's been pitching. I just feel like one home run can just be out of reach for the Yankees. So they have to be smart about this. So again, damage control, reduce the damage and let it be like a new clean slate where it's like, okay, now it's tied. The Yankees are not winning, but it's tied. But they can regain the lead. So again, this is where we are right now. So can't look everything as a whole. You have to take everything piece by piece. So good call, Evan, by the way. Always want to point that out.
Thank you, Chef. No problem.
Especially with the pitching coach analysis too. I love it.
Oh, thanks. Don't know where I got that one from. Just came out of nowhere.
Very witty.
Yeah. All right. Here is Spencer Jones. The first pitch outside 1-0. Yeah, and Boone looks like he's going to take out Rodon there. So he was done after that inning anyway.
You should.
The 2-0 pitch to Jones. Inside 3-0. Good job. Not chasing there. 3-0 is the count on Jones, who's 1-for-1, drove in Lombard with the first run of the game. The 3-0 pitch from Soriano. Deals the 3-0. In there for a called strike. 3-1. 3-1 here to Jones. I'm wondering to see who the Yankees might put in for the fifth, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. The 3-1 to Jones. Fouled away. Big rip at that pitch. Yeah. Hitters count 3-1, but fouls it away. 3-2 now is the count. Full count here on Jones. 3-2 on Spencer Jones. Bottom of the fourth inning, nobody on base. Soriano deals the 3-2. Jones hits this one in the air to left field down the line, but it's going to be fouled away. Goes into the stands there. Remains a full count, 3-2. Soriano is at 66 pitches here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Love to see the Yankees work him a little bit more here. The 3-2 from Soriano, the pitch. Outside, great at bat by Jones. He works a walk. Runner on first base, bottom of the fourth. Here comes Jazz Chisholm now up to bat.
Ugh.
Looks like he should be chasing someone in Temple Run. Looks like the gorillas that be fighting in the chimpanzee movie.
Oh, you got me there, Evan.
The first pitch to Jazz. Fouled away 0-1.
Who's that guy from Temple Run? Usain Bolt? Did he make like a special appearance or something like that? The runner, the relay race guy.
Yeah,
oh, man. Anyway.
0-1 to Jazz. And that one is right down the middle, 0-2. Don't know why you wouldn't try to hit that pitch. Now you might swing at something that's outside, up high, down low, all around from all up and down. It might be something that's chasing the sun. We'll see. Yes, that's right, Jason. It's the freeze. Yep. They have the freeze setting. Yep. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
How are the Mets doing?
Let's just plug that in. That's the Mets doing. Yeah, in your face, Jason.
Jason equals Mets. Jason also equals Jets. And Mets.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
The 0-2 pitch was up high 1-2 here on Jazz. 1-2. Hey, Below, what's going on? Thanks for being here, Bill.
What's up, my guy? Good to see you.
Nice chatting with you, Below, the other day through text. That was nice. So 1-2 here is the count to Jazz Chisholm, who is 0-for-1. 2-2 game here in the bottom of the fourth. No score, bottom of the third. Thank you, Jason. The 1-2 pitch to Jazz.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Down low in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2 here on Jazz Chisholm.
I'm surprised he didn't swing on that.
Me too. It's very true, Jeff. You could do a little hit and run here if He felt like it. I just don't know if Boone's confidence would allow Jazz to execute that the right way. No problem, Billo. I hope all is well with that, and good luck to your daughter and your son-in-law as well. The 2-2 pitch to Jazz. The pitch. Inside and down low, 3-2. Good take there by Jazz Chisholm.
Yep. Below, speaking of which, YouTube Live we had before. I'm working up a show for Labor Day barbecue type of recipes, also for autumn and fall recipes too. So if you're interested, you want to join that, let's do it. So it's in the works. So we'll talk about that.
The 3-2 pitch, Jazz swings and misses. Throw to second base is in time. Jones is tagged out. That's a strikeout, stolen base, double play there for the Blue Jays. And 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th inning. If you didn't just swing at that pitch, it would have been ball 4, you donkey. You belong in the zoo with Kazoo. Get out of here. I don't want to see your face anymore. I'm so done with you. Don't swing at that pitch. It changes the dynamic, you moron. Dick. Austin Wells gets hit by the pitch, so he is on base. Runner on first base, 2 outs. Just so frustrating. Like,
This is what we have.
Why don't you just play Caballero at second base? I mean, I know McMahon is on the IL right now, but if he was healthy, you would have him at third and Jazz at second, or Caballero at second base. And Jazz would be on the bench somewhere, probably riding the back of the school bus somewhere.
The yellow school bus, the short bus.
Yeah. The yellow school bus, the short bus on the way to Harbor Hills Day Camp. The pitch to Caballero is swung on and missed.
Oh, my
1.
God. Everyone knows how I feel about Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz is painful to watch. It really is. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2 here on Caballero. That's what this team needs to not do. They need to stop chasing these pitches that are low and away. Be patient. Don't chase. Work the count. The 0-2. Outside, Caballero did not check his swing, luckily, so the count is now 1-2. 1-2 here on Caballero. 1-2 count here on Caballero. The 1-2 from Soriano. The pitch. Outside, 2-2. 2-2 on Caballero.
I don't know, man. All off season, we've roasted Jazz. I'm out of jokes, man. I'm out. I don't have any new material. I have to find new material to roast Jazz with. I mean, it's just crap. It's just this is what you got. It's all we have.
Yep. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looks like it went off the umpire's mask, so the count remains here at 2-2. Yeah, I mean, I think, Chef, you said before, Jazz is just like a selfish player. He only cares about what he does. He doesn't care about the team. It's all about him.
He's called it. Yeah, even with Jazz too, like him just proclaiming he's going to be a 50-50 player. Like, who does that? Like, focus on your team. Focus on the team. Who cares about you?
He thinks he's a showman. He's nothing. He's
nothing.
He's just like the useless act in the corner. He's nothing. He doesn't show anything. It's a terrible act. Nobody wants to follow his act. 3-2 coming up here to Caballero. The 3-2 from Soriano. And that one is in there for a called strike 3 on Caballero. However, he wants to challenge it using the ABS. Let's see what this shows. Don't think it's going to be overturned. And it's called strike 3. That one is a strike. So Caballero strikes out looking right there.
It's right down the middle. What do you...
Wasted challenge. You're wasting that challenge for no reason. No reason.
Here's the thing. It's not about singling out Jazz. Again, if people get offended, like I do have to explain myself. We shouldn't have to explain ourselves. So if we're pointing out the good thing that's happening with, let's just say, Spencer Jones and Lombard Jr. having injection of youth into the lineup, and you see it. But also with just the top, Ben Rice, of course, Benny Rice, like whatever he's doing in regards to that, and then you're working down the lineup to Jazz, to Wells. Obviously, Wells. I'm going to speak more about Wells tonight because it's very, very important. Because it's very good to pick apart the psychological aspect of how Wells is playing, believe it or not. But anyway, Jazz and also Cabby. But Jazz specifically, if there's 7, like let's just say 8 out of 9 guys on the whole team, and of course Jazz being left out, everyone's team first, but Jazz is not. And I don't think, again, and I said this last week too on the roundtable talk, very bad strategy by the Yankees saying, oh, we're not going to extend Jazz, we're not going to sign him, whatever the case is. Yankees don't extend or do an extension signing midseason anymore for their own reason. I get it, because of injuries or just prone to injuries, whatever the case is. But they'll say that to a player. Like, why say that to Jazz? You know, Jazz is going to be, he's just going to, like, he's going to get back at you. It's almost like a 5th grade, like, I don't know. It's just, if Jazz hears that, where it's like Yankees don't want you anymore. So Jazz is going to be, he's going to be spiteful. He's going to be spiteful. He's going to play his own game. He's going to say, screw the team, no matter what. But this is how he is. This is how he is. This is how he always was. And I didn't like the trade when Jazz came here. Gave it a try. I gave it a try, but I knew how he was with Florida. And Florida, look, whatever. I think they're glad they got rid of him. So I'm very, I don't care if Jazz has 100 home runs, 100 RBIs for the rest of the season. I don't want him next season. I don't. Again, I don't want to go towards next season, of course, but just specifically with Jazz, I don't want him because I think he's toxic. And and it is personable because he's hurting the team. He's hurting the team. He's not even trying. So if I was Boone, if I was a front management, I'd DFA him. I'd get him out because enough is enough. I'm tired of him. I am tired of him. And I also brought up last week, too. I'm going to say it now. I don't want to cut into the play-by-play. All right. 0-1 count, 2 Miles Straw. Sorry, getting a little ahead of myself as Blackburn is up. The pitch to Straw. That is a strike, 1-1. I called Jazz last week look, do you have a knight in shining armor? But Jazz is a douchebag in aluminum foil. And that's what he is. He's not a trophy wife. He's a douchebag in aluminum foil. And this is how he's going to play for the rest of the season because he's spiteful and this is his character. The pitch, 0-2 count. This one's hit towards Lombard. Did not drop that. Throws the first. Atta boy. There you go. Lombard gets an out. One away. So in summary, I don't want any toxic players on my team. I don't want any toxic people on my line. If you're a toxic team member on my kitchen staff, you're out. You're out. You get DFA'd. You're cut loose. Take your story walk into somewhere else. This is what they need to do because you see it. Everyone sees how the type of person he is. Despite getting his home run or getting his RBI double, whatever it is, it's his character and it's affecting us. The pitch that is outside, 1-0. A lot more to say about that later, so got to contain myself here. Good to see everyone as usual, of course, as we see the pitch to Brait Baton. 1-0 count already. 1-1. Beautiful pitch by Blackburn. Always want to bring up with Raul Mondesi when the Yankees had him. He did the 1-1 count to Bateman, 1 away. Bateman hits this one. Jazz gets it. Oh, wow. Good play by Jazz. And it's 2 away. Prime example, guys, Raul Mondesi. I brought this up 5 times during the stream throughout the whole year. Had an outburst in the shower for some reason. Yankees shipped him to the D-backs for David DeLucci, Brett Prince, who was an Australian sidearmed lefty, and one more guy. I forgot who it was, but he was out. The pitch to Vladdy, that is up, 1-0. I'll bring it up again tonight too, a little more extended summary of that, but there's a point to that. We got 3 players that were subpar, but helped us out, believe it or not, for Raul Mondesi. The pitch to Vladdy, that is inside, 2-0. So Yankees need to, again, pull up their big boy pants, man. Enough's enough. This is a very important stretch from now until the season ends. You can't joke around. 2-0 count. 2 away, the pitch. Vlad hits this one. Beautiful pick by Cabby. Throws the first end of an inning. Good defense this inning by the Yankees. Lombard and Cabby. And good quick inning by Blackburn getting out of this. As we go to the bottom of the fifth. Let's see what the Yankees offense can muster or mustard, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Evan. Sorry, guys. It's very hard to, pretty much have this like analysis in your head, and you can't really contain yourself and save it for later. It happened and then it comes out. So, but sorry about that. But again, guys, if you're just tuning in, Yankees are tied 2-2, even, not odd. As we go to the bottom of the fifth, hopefully the Yankees can score a run or a half a run. But we shall see. So again, guys, thank you very much for being here. Everyone in the email too. I always want to call you guys out. Bob Rizzo, John Ferrazzo. We have Ava. We have John V. We have Teresa, Richmond Valley Pharmacy, and we have Paige Laundromat too. Welcome, guys. Always a pleasure. Thank you for always tuning in with us, and also keeping tabs on how we are doing, pretty much on the stream, of course, whether it's jokes or just analysis. So love you all. And of course, just if you're new here, please like and subscribe. And if you don't want to be on a boring channel, please leave that and be here. We are all weird. We're all crazy. And you can't substitute for that. So if you want dead air, if you want to have hot balloon air in your face, then this is not the stream for you, because we're always in your face. We're always in a polite way, of course. So, of course, do any domestic polite violence on this like button, because we are here for you, and there's no substitute for that. Evan doing a great job tonight, as always, with the play-by-play. And, of course, always doing a great job with analysis on the spot. This is why Evan on the spot, not Johnny on the spot, because he especially with his rants, too. It's not just rants where he's screaming, where he's mad. It's logic. Hear it. Logic. He makes sense. We make sense.
You,
absolutely. As we go here to the bottom of the fifth, the pitch to Grisham. As he hits the first pitch. And it's going, I didn't even have to look. It's out it's caught by the center fielder. Yes, it is. Okay. Didn't have to look. A no-look call.
No look.
As Grisham is predictable, swings at the first pitch and one away, one quick out. That's not helping the team. Benny Rice, I have confidence in you. Let's not be undercooked. Let's simmer. Let's stir the pot, baby. He is 1 for 2 with a single in the first. Soriano at 82 pitches might be his last inning. The pitch to Benny Rice. Swing and a miss at a 95 miles per hour sinker. Count is 0-1. 0-1. They're going to stretch Soriano to the fullest because the bullpen is shot for Toronto. The pitch and fouled away. 0-2. Yeah, to the defensive, just defensive end on the Yankees. Very good play all around last inning. The 0-2 count to Benny Rice. 2-2 count. I'm sorry, 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's one away. I'm sorry, guys. That's a score. 2-2. It was an 0-2 count. He swung and missed on that. That was a strikeout. And now it's one away. So it's 2-2. It's tied. That's what I meant to say. And again, of course, yes, Mo, I'm on the same page as you, man. I would rather have Volpe up than Jazz. The pitch. Outside. 1-0. That's a splitter at 91 to Garcia Jr., of course, is 0 for 1 with a walk in the third. The pitch to Garcia Jr. Fouls it away, and it is 1-1. Yeah, that was Garcia's pitch, man. Oh, and he's smiling at that. He just missed that. Not unless he's staring at the sun, but he's still smiling. 2-2 score. 1-1 count, 2 away. 2 quick outs already here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. Outside, 2-1. Against Soriano at 88 pitches, this may be his last inning. Of course, the Yankees, to their credit, they should get to the bullpen if they're smart about that to exhaust them and drive their pitch count up since they're spent. The pitch. Just missed down. That is 3-1. Good vision, good IQ, disciplined by Garcia Jr. As we see Cody Bellinger up. Best thing Cody Bellinger can do is, once he comes up, I'll say my analysis on him. The pitch to Garcia Jr. That is outside, works a walk. Here we go. A runner on first, even though it's 2 outs. And now we have a runner on first. And Belly. Now I can say the best thing Belly can do is please do not try to go for the home run. Just play your game. He's 0 for 2 with a foul out and strikeout. It's almost like he's trying to catch up for time missed. And it's just don't. We know how you are. We know how you play. Don't do too much. The pitch to Belly. Just make contact. Down the middle. Beautiful knuckle curve by Soriano at 85. And it is 0-1. Again, guys, a lot of people in the chat. Please don't be shy, man. We want to recognize you as Belly calls a timeout. I believe we're at 17 likes too, man. Let's get it higher. Let's get it higher, baby. 0-1 count to Belly. 2 away. Runner on first, bottom of the 5th. Score is tied at 2. The pitch. Belly foul tips this one, and it's 0-2. So Soriano right now is going to throw crap at Belly. He's going to throw anything possible to strike him out. And, of course, Belly, last at-bat was very ugly. Not a good at-bat by Belly last time around. So let's see if he could change things up. Pitcher warming up in the bullpen for Toronto. I believe it was Fisher. But Soriano at 92 pitches right now. Might be his last batter if Belly does anything with his bat. The pitch, strike 3, and he just looks. No, Belly's going to challenge that. That was right down the middle. Come on. That was right down the middle.
No more challenges left.
All right, maybe I was exaggerating. Not down the middle. We caught the corner, but still, bad challenge. As we go to the end of the 5th, we're going to the 6th top of the 6th, and we are tied at 2.
Yep.
So all around, Evan's going to be calling this inning, but all around, I think that again, despite the Luis Garcia Jr. walk, which got a runner on base, the Yankees could not capitalize. So they socialized, which means they went to socialism, and they lost on that. So I think next inning right now, I think Blackburn may be up. I didn't see anyone warming up for the bullpen for the Yankees, Evan. But if Blackburn is up, that's fine. I'm good with that. Yankees, of course, now it's up to the pitching to keep it tied, to keep this score intact, damage control. Because the offense, of course, earlier on, they did their part, but now they just faded away. And you're just seeing them break away in pieces. So this is not good. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Joe, for the update. Yes. Okay. So Rays are up 2-0 right now in the top of the 6th against the Orioles. Oh, that's right. Yes.
I was just about to give not like a whole scoreboard update. I was just about to say that the Rays were up 2-0 on the Orioles right now. So that's an important score. The Giants and the Red Sox are starting right now, actually. So we'll keep you guys updated on that too, as we always do with all the scores. But after next inning, we'll have a full scoreboard update for you guys. Let's just do a Mets thing real quick. Let's see what the Mets scored. 0-0 in the Mets game, top of the 5th against the White Sox. So that is your Mets score for any Mets fans that are here. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Appreciate it. Continue to hit that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We have some new viewers from YouTube Live and from other platforms too. So please make yourselves known if you're coming in here. Please say hello to us. We always shut you guys out with respect. So please come in, say hello to us, and also the people in the email too. Hello to everybody in the email as well who you may be watching us, and we appreciate all of you guys as well. All right, now we see Kirk is up at bat here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch from Blackburn, so he does come back out for the 6th, is 1-0. 1-0 here on Kirk. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. I don't love this matchup here, Blackburn against Kirk. We'll see what happens. The 2-0 pitch coming up from Blackburn. And 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. 3-0 here on Kirk. 3-0 pitch coming up here from Blackburn. Blackburn deals the 3-0 pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike, 3-1. Three and 1 here on Alejandro Kirk, top of the 6th. 2-2 is your score. The 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike again, 3-2, same location, a sinker at 94 miles per hour, 3-2, full count. A little bit of an injury report. Ryan Weathers was placed on the 15-day IL with a left forearm flexor strain. He is expected to come back this season in the bullpen, most likely. The pitch to Kirk is a line drive to right field. Coming in is Jones, and he slides and makes the nice sliding catch. One away here in the top of the 6th. Nice play by Jones. Beautiful sliding catch right there. And that's what he does very well. It plays great defense out there in the outfield. So that'll bring up George Springer, who's 1 for 2 on the day. He scored the Blue Jays' second run of the game. The first pitch to Springer in there for a called strike with a curveball there, 0-1. Yes, Jeff, that's definitely something that I'm noticing too. The 0-1 pitch to Springer fouled away, 0-2. 0-2 here is the count to Springer. On 2 is the count on Springer. The 0-2 pitch to Springer. Inside 1-2. Missed there with a changeup. 1-2 here is the count to George Springer. Here comes the 1-2 from Blackburn. The pitch. Missed a little bit down low there with the changeup. 2-2. 2-2 here on Springer. Nobody on base. One away here in the top of the 6th. Yankees again don't have any challenges left. The pitch to Springer. Ground ball up the middle. Jazz playing over second. Makes the play. Throws to first. And he got him in time for the second out of the top of the 6th. 2 away.
I love Jazz. I mentioned how much I love him.
Just a little bit.
It's just a tad.
I do have another point on Jazz too, but I'll say it after the top of the 6th.
Sure. Yeah, man. I want to hear it.
So this will bring up Kazuma Okamoto. And the pitch to Okamoto is inside 1-0 here. 1-0 on Okamoto, top of the 6th. 2 away. Good job by Blackburn so far in his first couple of innings of work.
Mm-hmm.
I did see Ryan Yarborough was warming up in the bullpen.
Saw that too. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The 1-0 pitch is inside 2-0. 2-0 here on Okamoto. The 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. Nice curveball from Blackburn. 2-1.
Yeah. Oof. Good movement on that. Wow.
The 2-1 pitch. And that one misses down low and away. 3-1. 3-1 here on Okamoto from Blackburn, who has 24 pitches in the top of the 6th. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Left center field. Grisham moves over to his right, and he makes the play for the final out of the inning. So that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Blue Jays go in order. We'll see if Yarborough takes over for Blackburn in the 7th, but we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to bat for the Yankees. I'll have that in 1 second. But thank you guys for being here today. Please continue to press that like button as well. Tonight, don't miss out on a good roundtable show tonight that we're going to have at 8 p.m. In just about 4.5 hours. We're going to have a roundtable show talking about the Yankees, bringing up different points, perspectives, and news as well. So you don't want to miss that. Come by tonight, 8 o'clock. Come hang out with us. So coming up to bat in the bottom of the sixth will be Lombard, Jones, and Chisholm. So we'll have that. And my point on Jazz too, before we move on here, was he's going to be a free agent at the end of the season. So it's like, don't you want to make a good impression on other teams to hopefully get yourself, a 1 year or a multi-year contract? Like the things that you're doing right now aren't really helping you stand out. They're not really helping other teams be more incentivized on what you're trying to do or what your focus is. Because if they're seeing that you're taking things as most likely a joke and you're not really focused on playing the game the right way, they're not going to give you a contract too. So it's like, not only for not impressing the Yankees is one thing, but going around and other teams are seeing what you're doing too. You don't want to advise other teams that you're not taking the game seriously because they're not going to give you a contract. So you just have to play the game the right way. And even if it's, not for the Yankees after the season, just represent the team the right way and always do things the right way. That's what you have to do if you're Jazz too.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But it's like his head is so far up his ass. He just doesn't see that. He doesn't see that. It's almost like Framer Valdez, like when he crossed up his own catcher. Like as soon as I saw that, like I didn't want him. I didn't want him. And I even said a comment like during when we were on like the I think a round table. I'm like, look, if I was his agent, I'd be worried because I'd be like, look, other teams are seeing this and they caught wind of that. Obviously, Framer Valdez is on the he got signed late. For a reason, he's not even saving the best for last. But yeah, good point, Evan. God.
Yep. So here's Lombard. 1-0 here on George Lombard Jr., who is 1 for 2 on the day. The 1-0 pitch, outside 2-0. Good eye by Lombard. Soriano is still in the game at 95 pitches in the top of the sixth. The 2-0 pitch to Lombard. Ground ball slowly to third base. Will it stay fair? Yes, it stays fair, and Lombard Jr. has an infield single. Nice job there by Lombard. Infield single down the third base line. Runner on first base, nobody out. And what I like about that at bat too is he didn't chase the first two pitches. He didn't get himself in a 0-2 hole.
I was about to say that. Yep. Yeah, good point, Evan.
Yep. Always have that foresight. It's like we know what we're going to say. It's like, I know what you're going to say. You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah, right.
Merry-go-round.
And we don't have to be an MLB scout to do it.
Exactly. You don't need experience.
Or a Disneyland softball pitcher.
Beer league softball. The pitch to Jones. Line drive to center field. That's going to be a base hit by Spencer Jones. Hit the ball very hard to center field. Beautiful base hit by Jones there. First and second, nobody out. Again, we're seeing it. We're seeing Lombard and Jones go back to back here.
Love it.
The youth movement is what we want to see. The young kids. Let these guys be who they are. Don't try to change who they are. Because they are already good with what they are themselves right now, and they're only going to improve. And speaking of not improving, here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bad for some reason again, 0 for 2.
Oh man.
The pitch to Jazz, the best thing he can do is bunt in this situation.
Please.
And he does try to bunt there, but the count is 1-0 as he lays that ball outside or leaves it outside 1-0. Come on, Jazz. Don't be smart here. The 1-0 pitch. Jazz bunts again, but Soriano deals, and the pitch is up and away, 2-0 here. 2-0 on Jazz Chisholm.
Soriano's almost at 100 pitches. Like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Take advantage. Jazz, look at that. Take advantage.
The pitch to Jazz, another bunt attempt. He actually lays it down perfectly, and there's going to be no throw to first base. Jazz beats out the bunt. Base hit.
You got to be kidding me. Wow. Did he hear us?
He could do something so stupid, and then he could do something so smart.
Oh.
And just a blink of an eye. It's like, come on.
Oh, we got to resign him. We got to resign Jazz. 20 years.
100-year contract. Future value of Japanese yen contract.
A lifetime warranty contract for Jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Pay him all the money in the world. Give him 50 years, $50 million. He wants 50-50. I'll give you a 50-50.
Yeah. All right, this is very look. This is what I'm talking about. Very very good at bat right here for Wells. Again, Wells has been a curious case all season long, and the reason why I'm saying that, sure, people want to. I've done that too. I've done that. I've sort of, I sort of like taken it back a little bit where it's like Wells is terrible. He can't hit for crap, whatever. He can't, whatever it is. So there's a big psychological type of thing with Wells right now. And this is his time right now. It's either getting contact on the bat to drive in runs or get a RBI ground out, double play ground out. Doesn't count as an RBI, but just getting the runner in. Very big for Wells right now. Again, I don't want to just go back to the history of Wells from mid-season until now. I'll say that later on. But if Wells gets in a run for the Yankees to take the lead, this should be good on his part, his mindfulness. Trust me on that. I'll explain that more later on because, again, if his hitting has been bad, but he's been okay as of late, getting better. James Rawson or his two assistant hitting coaches are not doing the job. But if he's struggling mentally, then this is on him. This is the point I'm trying to bring. So, but now, look, this is the case right now. Soriano is gone. They got him out after 100 pitches, but they're trying to extend him nonetheless. But Jazz, great, great bunt. I appreciate that. But now it's up to Wells to do his justice. So, I don't know, Evan. What do you think? Very, very nerve-wracking as of now. So I don't know.
It is.
Anything could go right or anything can go wrong, especially with the Yankees. So.
Yep. So we see Fisher's in the game, and let's hope that Wells can get the run in. Be patient here. The first pitch to Wells is up high, 1-0.
Attaboy.
1-0 here on Austin Wells, who is 1-for-1 today. The 1-0 pitch to Wells. Fouled away. Grounded that one past the first base foul line, so the count is 1-1. Wells doing better recently with an 812 OPS, recently in a 30-game sample size. And I don't know what Jazz was doing right there. He was touching the back of Guerrero's head. Okay. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt, 2-1 on Wells. Did you see that too, Jeff?
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't
Just
have
don't
any
get
answers.
picked off. It's like you need to give him his binky. It's like just give him the binky and give him a pacifier and just let him go to sleep.
Man.
The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed, 2-2.
Come on, baby.
He tried to hit that one 500 feet. You don't need a 500-foot home run. You just need a sacrifice fly or a single. Something to get this run in here from third base. Come on. Austin Wells did lead the league in sacrifice flies in one season. I believe that was 2 years ago. The 2-2 pitch. Sorry, Chef. 3-2. Go ahead, Chef. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, no. I was just asking if that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago?
It was, yep.
Yeah,
it was 2
okay.
years ago. When we had Soto.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. The 3-2 to Wells. Pitch. Up high, ball 4. Oh, the umpire calls it strike 3.
No!
The Yankees have no challenges left, so they can't challenge it.
Oh, come on. That was
not a strike.
That was not a strike. That was not a strike.
That was above the strike zone according to the box. That was actually, it would have maybe caught the top of the zone there. Possibly. Yeah.
Oh, and it's so close.
It's so close, though. You got to swing.
Oh, did it catch it? Didn't even look like it.
Here's Caballero up to bat the pitch. Fly ball to center field. Is it deep enough to score? Coming in is Straw. I don't know who's going to tag from third base. There's no throw. There's no tag from Lombard. He doesn't tag up. He stays at third. 2 outs.
Oh, come on, Yankees. Come on, baby. Come on.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. And then now there's 2 away and nobody has scored yet.
Again, anything can go right or anything can go wrong for the Yankees. All right.
All right. Well, here's Trent Grisham, who has been clutch in situations like this before. So I guess he's the guy that you want up at the plate in this situation.
Yeah.
Here comes the Blue Jays pitching coach coming out to talk to Fisher here with 7 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, bases loaded. This it'll be terrible if they don't score a run here. This would just be ridiculous. Come on. All right, bases loaded. Grisham, hopefully he can come through here. Be patient. Again, I'm not going to blame Wells for that take there. I understand why he took that pitch, but
Same here. Yep.
it was just a tough. Sometimes you just have to credit the pitcher. It was a good pitch by Fisher. It was like a high curveball. The pitch to Grisham, inside 1-0. 1-0 here on Grisham. Again, he's been pretty clutch in situations like this in the past. Let's hope he can do it again here. Pick up your teammates here. The 1-0 pitch to Grisham. The pitch. Down low, 2-0.
Atta boy. Come on.
That's what we need to do. 2-0 count on Grisham, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Rice is on deck. 2-2 game, bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch to Grisham from Fisher. The pitch. He swung at ball 3, 2-1. Swung at ball 3. That pitch was inside. Grisham swings at it, 2-1. 2-1 here on Grisham. Yarborough again warming up in the bullpen, most likely coming out for the 7th inning. The 2-1 pitch. Down low in the dirt, 3-1.
All right. Come on. Come on.
Let's go right now. Again, Lombard at third, Jones at second, and Jazz is on first. 3-1 is the count to Grisham. If the pitch is not in the zone, don't swing at it. 3-1. The pitch from Fisher to Grisham. The pitch. Swung at ball 4, 3-2. That was not going to be a strike either. He keeps throwing this knuckle curveball that's ending up inside in the zone. That one was a little bit inside. It would have been a tough call for the umpire to make right there. But
Yeah.
either way, it's full count, 3-2.
Let's get hyped, baby. Let's get hyped. Let's go. Come on, everyone from the clouds. Let's go. Come down. I see you guys.
Yes, the
All right,
Angels
guys.
in the clouds. Come on.
Angels
The
in the
3-2
outfield.
to
Come on.
Grisham. The 3-2, ball 4. He walked him. Yankees take a 3-2 lead as Lombard crosses home plate. Yankees have a 3-2 lead.
Beautiful. Love it.
Thank you for showing some patience there, Grisham.
Oh, about time.
And that will do it for Fisher as Snyder is going to come out and take the ball from him. We'll see who comes in for Toronto, but thankfully the Yankees do score right there. Luckily, they saved me from a massive rant.
Oh, no.
You're lucky, Yankees. You're lucky.
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like maybe, had to take Trent Grisham had to take 2 swing and misses out of the zone to pretty much get a walk. So, okay. Maybe he learned his lesson there. Nonetheless, man, 3-2. I'll take it. Congratulations on Trent Grisham's RBI walk to drive in the runner. So I'll take that. So now we need more runs, man. Bases still loaded. New pitcher for the Blue Jays. We need more runs. Again, very important game from now until the end of the season. Trust me on that. It's not just the Blue Jays. It's just the Yankees playing to their credit to either catch up to the Rays for the division, which I do want, by the way. I'm just not okay with them just getting into the playoffs. That's just me. But again, very important game because Yankees, especially right now with their lineup tonight, did good earlier on. They did fizzle out. They did show a little fight, but not good enough to fall short. So right now is their time, is their chance. Again, 3-2 Yankees lead, still bases loaded, and Evan 2 away. I'm sorry, 2 outs, was it?
Yes, 2 outs.
2 outs. So one hit can break this game open even more. You know, it can, one hit can drive in 2 runs, possibly 3 if it's a double, possibly a grand slam. Just throwing it out there. But this is the Yankees' chance right now to break it open. So, man, they give me agita, man. Yankees they give me agita. They give me stress. But of course, it is what it is. So,
Yes, they
got
do.
Benny Rice, man.
They make it frustrating for sure. So here is Mason Fluharty up to into pitch for Toronto. The first pitch to Rice. Down low and away, 1-0 on Rice. Again, Fluharty in the game here for Toronto. The 1-0 pitch to Rice. And that one misses down low, but looks like Kirk wants to challenge it to see if it was a strike. It looks like, from my point of view, it looks like it was a low ball. Looked like it was low below the zone there. Yep, it was low. 2-0. Good take by Rice. 2-0 is the count on Ben Rice. Blue Jays only have 1 challenge left. The 2-0 pitch from Mason Fluharty. Swing and a miss, 2-1. 2-1 here on Ben Rice. Bases loaded, still with 2 men out. Yankees have taken a 3-2 lead. The 2-1 pitch on the way from Fluharty. The lefty deals the 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Swung wildly at that slider. Come on. On deck is Luis Garcia Jr. 2-2 pitch coming up here from Fluharty. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Full count.
Okay.
Big pitch here. Big pitch coming up in this game. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-2 count on Rice. Fluharty ready for the 3-2. And the pitch. Line drive to right field. In comes the right fielder. He's not going to get it. It's a base hit for Rice. 1 run scores. I believe 2 runs scored as well. Yankees have a 5-2 lead. That's what we needed right there from Ben Rice. Right there. Good job. That's how you do it. A bases loaded, full count, 3-2 single there from Ben Rice. 5-2 Yankees on top.
Benny Rice didn't even look like he swung fully on that.
Yeah.
That was
no, he just pulled his hands in and he made contact with it.
Yeah, that was it. Like I don't like
I don't know
crickets.
if that
Like
was purposely.
yeah, I don't know.
It may have just
Nonetheless.
been him trying to get the barrel of the bat to the ball there. Here's Garcia. The first pitch is grounded sharply right to first base. Nice play by Guerrero. He gets up and steps on first, beating Garcia to first base. So that'll do it for the inning as Garcia grounds out. But Ben Rice makes it a 5-2 game with a single. Yankees score 3 runs in the inning with a walk by Grisham, 2-run single by Rice. Yankees on top 5-2. And now we're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. I'll do a quick scoreboard update on the AL East. Let's see what's going on. The Rays have a 3-0 lead on the Orioles in the bottom of the 7th. And the Red Sox and Giants the Giants have a 3-0 lead on Boston, top of the 2nd. So those are your updated scores there for the AL East. 3-0 Giants and 3-0 Rays.
Good call, Evan, with that. That was awesome. Very, very important at bat by Benny Rice. Look, regardless if it was a cricket swing or a golf swing, it does not matter, or a half swing, half glass, full glass, half, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. That was great. Brought in 2 runs, and now it's 5-2. Now, what the strategy is, the bullpen, I think Yarby is going to come up, hopefully. Depends on the situation. He was warming up before, but we'll see at the top of the inning. It's right now. The pitching has to take control. Obviously, I do have more trust in the pitching, especially the bullpen too. Of course, the bridge to Bednar. I don't know how Bednar. I think he's going to be available tonight. I gotta have to see the bullpen budget. That's right. the way they showcase it. But it all depends right now on who's coming on to set it up for Bednar if he does come in. So and they are showing Yarbrough his pitching performance against the Orioles. So I'm assuming that he's going to be coming in. So we shall in. He's in. There we go. And he did get a save against Baltimore Thursday. So
Yep. The game that we called, yes, he did save that game.
that's right. Completely forgot about that. Wow. It's almost like 3 years ago. But nonetheless, very good stream, Evan, on Thursday. High numbers. That's right.
Yep.
As we go to the top of the seventh, Yarby pitches to. Is that Clement? Yes, it
Yes.
is Clement. Okay. Didn't see his name first. Ernie Clement, who was 0 for 2, who was also Aaron Boone's brother. The 1-0 count. Yarbrough sets, delivers. Clement pops this one up. Jones gets under it. 1 away. Attaboy. And this is what the Yankees need to do. Shut it down, baby. If they're not going to get any more runs, of course, I'm selfish. I want more runs. I want 20 runs. I know it's not, it's not realistic, but
Only against the
course,
Royals.
yeah. I think that, of course, it starts with Yarbrough right now. To Bridget to Bednar. Bridget to Bednar. Not Bridget the name, but bridge it to Bednar. Here we go. The pitch to Cameron. Daz Cameron, not Dax Cameron, the pitch right now. That is a strike. 0-1. Good to see everyone here. A lot of people here. Celia, good to see you. Let's see what you have to say. All right, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Here we go. The 0-1 count. 1 away. The pitch. Daz hits this one up towards center field. Grisham nonchalantly, of course, all game long, gets under it, and it's 2 away. Celia, hey, Evan and Chef, haven't been following the game much, but I did see online that Lombard made another error today. I believe he has 2 or 3. Okay, Celia, I have to stop you there. Lombard made up for that offensively, also defensively too, in that respect. So you have to catch up to those plays. So don't just say that statement and just leave it blank. You have to watch the rest of the game. So he made up for that. So we're not calling out Lombard for that. He did make up for that. The pitch to McAdoo. That is down the middle, 0-1. Oh, 1 count to McAdoo, 2 away. Top of the 7th. The Yankees are up 5-2. The pitch. McAdoo swings and misses. Beautiful, beautiful four-seamer at 87. Vila was not fast enough, but it fooled McAdoo. Count is 0-2. 2 away, top of the 7th. The Yankees are up 5-2. Come on, baby. Come on, Yarby. Let's get it done, baby. Come on, the pitch. Oh, just missed with the and just missed. Now it's 1-2. Umpire has just been that pitch has been just all over the place tonight with the umpire. The 1-2 count, the pitch. As McAdoo pops this one towards Grisham as the same type of nonchalant play. Grisham gets it and end of an inning. So good inning by Yarby as he gets out of that. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if the Yankees offense can produce more. Yeah, no, Celia, just in regards to that, yeah, we've seen Lombard day in, day out. He's done more good than bad. Of course, look, we're not going to go on him and be like, hey, he's terrible because of his few errors that he's made. But the one thing I want to point out with Lombard too, guys, is the fact that he can handle the New York pressure. He's mature enough to be like, look, I made a couple of errors, but I'm going to make up for that with other defensive plays or offensively, just to contribute with the Yankees too. So he's not imploding. Like you've seen certain players, like, specifically, like I don't want to point any names out, but you've seen like players like on the Yankees that like had a bad game with like 4 errors and they just call it quits. They just implode. They're like, I'm not doing this anymore. But Lombard is a different type of product. It's like if he makes an error, okay, I'm going to do better next time. But you've seen that. He backed it up. So yeah, you can't really call him out like that. Unless you see a different Lombard where it's like, hey, screw this, I give up, I want to get out of this game. No, well, yeah, then obviously he's not made for the New York pressure. But this kid so far is made for the New York pressure, and a lot of players are not built for this. So, just watch. If you're going to say something, watch the whole game. Don't point out a specific thing that happened, but and that's it. There's other things, there's other variables around that too. So just pointing that out too, guys. So anyway, whereas we're going to, I'm sorry, the seventh. I like to call it the seventh inning stretch, Evan, as always, but it's always the God Bless America seventh inning stretch. I like to call it as well.
Yes.
So, what do you think, Evan, with takeaways too? Let's just say, of course, we don't have to call Rodon out, but let's just say with the offense too. Let's not include Jazz, but let's just say with certain scenarios like Lombard and Jones. Let's just say with that too. 1-2 punch, 2-1 punch, whatever you want to call it. Of course, I think this is a great opportunity to maybe explain to Celia or everyone that's pointing this out. Lombard, of course, made an error tonight. Also had been doing a couple of errors sporadically throughout the games here too, but he makes up for that. So, what do you think about, let's just say, the 1-2 punch, the injection of youth, I like to call it, with Jones and Lombard? Do you think it's sparking the Yankees in the right direction?
Yeah, that's a good question there, Chef. Yeah, I do think that those two guys, they have a lot of offensive potential. Jones, of course, who's been just doing great since coming back up the second time, since he's come up from the minors. He's been doing a good job of just adjusting offensively to left-handed pitching too, and certain pitches that he's facing from righties too. Definitely doing a good job of improving his plate discipline at the plate, making good contact. Of course, everybody talked about the power that he had, a lot of home runs that he hit in the minor leagues, but we're seeing other things too. We're seeing him walk, we're seeing him hit for contact, we're seeing him just be a threat defensively too, in center field, left field, right field, wherever he is. He's always pretty much a good defender wherever he is, and he was just like that in the minor leagues too. So we're seeing that. Of course, there are some flaws to his game, but with Lombard too, we've seen Lombard do great defensively and offensively too. Yeah, he's definitely brought the Yankees a good spark plug here. What I like from him is that he's able to hit the ball the other way. He definitely is a good contact hitter. Now we've seen some pitchers take advantage of his weaknesses, like the slider down low and away or the fastball up high. But I think he's going to adjust to that. He has the right approach at the plate, a good mental mentality. As you said, Chef, he's made for the pressure. He's made for being the shortstop of the Yankees for a long, long time. And I really like what we've seen defensively out of him too. He's made a lot of nice plays. Yes, he has made 3 errors in his last 3 games combined, like you pointed out, Celia, but also look at the sample size of what he's done to the team, not only with his contributions offensively and defensively, but just the mentality that he's brought to the team too within the lineup and the whole spark that he's brought as well.
Absolutely. Very good point, Evan. Very good analysis there. As you see, Cody Bellinger up. The pitch, that is upstairs, 1-0. Very good, Evan. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's spot on right there. So take notes, people. Take notes. Cody Bellinger, the 1-0 count, as we see a new pitcher. Zach Little, the pitch. And this is popped foul towards the third baseline. Is he going to get it? And did not get that as Akamoto runs out of real estate. So here, Celia, I do agree with you on the Bellinger aspect here. So Bellinger, of course, it just seems like he is over swinging and he's trying to make up for lost time. He's trying to get 10 runs out of a swing. I get that. So the best thing Bellinger can do is just contribute, try to get back into the groove. You don't have to prove anything. The pitch from Little to Belly, that is outside, 2-1. And of course, it's you see it though. It's he's swinging out of the zone. It's not the typical Bellinger type of swing, but let's see what he can do here. 2-1 count, lefty on lefty. Little sets, delivers the pitch. That is down. Different type of Belly right there. So 3-1. He's working a 3-1 count. So Belly, I guess you can call him a veteran. He's changing his strategy up. So let's see what he can do to expose the flaws of Little, who is the pitcher for Toronto right now. The 3-1 count, bottom of the 7th. And hits us one base hit. Welcome back, Belly. Attaboy. And you see this. You see this great swing and great strategy change up by Belly. Look, his first 2 at-bats were forced. They were just ugly, but he worked the count to 3-1, and he makes contact for the base hit. This is the veteran mindset of Belly. Very good. I love this. I love seeing that. So good swing by Belly. Beautiful. As we have a runner on first, and Lombard Jr., who's 2 for 3 tonight. Let's see what damage he can do. The pitch. That is down 1-0. So Belly, of course, with his baseball IQ, changes up things on his part and gets a base hit. Welcome back, Belly. Good to see you. 1-0 count to Lombard Jr. The pitch. Lombard hits this one. Oh, just beautiful play. Beautiful play by Clement as he gets it and he throws back to first, but does not get Belly out. Very good play by Clement. I got to see this again. Lombard smashes one. Clement gets it and throws a first quickly, but did not get doubled up. So Belly's still on first. Yeah, very good defensive play by Clement on that part. As we have 1 away, runner on first. The Yankees are up 5-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. As Spencer Jones 2 for 2 tonight. Let's see what he can do. Lefty on lefty matchup. The pitch. That is down and away. 1-0. Jones, RBI double, walk, single, and 2 runs. Jones has been doing very, very good as of late. And you see it time in and time out. He is doing better as a baseball player, learning on the job too, like Evan pointed out before. The pitch, that, just missed. 2-0. I'll take it. Did not challenge that. And as you see, the New York Yankees are 44-5, a record when scoring 5+ runs. Wow, okay. That's a nice record. The 2-0 count. Run away, bottom of the 7th. The pitch, inside 3-0. So, of course, Jones not forcing his swing. He is working the count. A young guy, young baseball player, acting like a veteran. Unselfish or selfless. That's the right word to use. 3-0 count. 1 away. Let's see what Jones can do with this pitch. Does he get the green light? Same pitch, almost like before, but that's called a strike. 3-1. Little at 11 pitches right now. Very important game by the Yankees. The 3-1 count. The pitch. Down the middle, 3-2. So Jones, guess his strategy is to walk or just be patient nonetheless. Or let Little make a mistake so he can drive one out. We'll see. 3-2 count. 1 away, bottom of the 7th. Runner on first. Yankees are up 5-2. The pitch. Jones love taps this one towards the catcher. Kirk gets it towards first base. 1 away. I'm sorry, 2 away. So as the runner moves to second, we have 2 away. So good read by Kirk as he throws to first.
I believe the umpire called that one foul, actually.
Was that foul? I didn't see that.
Oh, that wasn't the right call. It should have been a fair ball. I don't know why the umpire signaled foul. Because Kirk picked the ball up when it was in fair territory. It should have been a fair ball, but we'll take it.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. Interesting.
Should have been a foul ball. Yeah, the Yankees got a break there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was fair. Okay. As Jones gets his 9 lives like a cat, we'll see. The 3-2 count. 1 away. Runner on first, bottom of the 7th. The Yankees are 5-2. The pitch down the middle. He strikes. Strikes out. All right. Anyway. Jones strikes out at a pitch right down the middle. A 96 miles per hour four-seamer. And we have 2 away. So I guess that play didn't matter. All right. We have Woods Richardson warming up the Blue Jays bullpen. As we have Jazz Chisholm up right now, lefty on lefty, the pitch. And did not get that call. That's 1-0. So Jazz Chisholm, who had a bunt single in the 6th, but also contributed with a run. Let's see what he can do here. The 1-0 count, 2 away. Little sets, delivers. Jazz fouls this one away. It's 1-1. What's up, NJ Jam? NJ Jam Ambassador? NJ Ambassador. I'm sorry. Just butchered your name. Sorry about that. Good to see you here. 2 away. 1-1 count to Jazz. The pitch. Jazz foul tips this one. As you see, Austin Wells is on deck if Jazz can survive. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, we already have a runner on first base. Bottom of the 7th, 2 away, 1-2 count. Yankees are up 5-2. The pitch to Jazz. Jazz hits this one deep. Going back, pips this one out. It is gone. It's out of here.
Oh,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. pips his home run out. And he almost like he has a 50 home run season, which is his 18th of the season. And the Yankees are up 7-2. Big time 2-run home run by Jazz Chisholm Jr. I should apologize to him, but of course he has to be consistent. Can't apologize. I won't apologize. I'll just continue with my rants no matter what, especially tonight. But of course, first home run since August 4th. Jazz does his justice and contributes with a 2-run home run, and the Yankees are up 7-2. There we go. Now he's acting like the king. Okay. Anyway, very good contribution for Jazz. The pitch to Austin Wells. Yeah, mighty funny. I saw that comment before. You're very right about that. It's like almost like a not even a jog. It's like a Stephen Hawking type of walk. The pitch to Jazz to Wells. It's a strike 0-2. Yeah, I want to see that replay. Look at that. He crushed that, and of course, yeah, the trot. Yeah, mighty funny. You're right about that. He doesn't need to do that. He does not need to do that. But nonetheless, thank you, Jazz, for your service. As we have an 0-2 count to Wells. Upstairs, 1-2.
second deck shot. Wow.
Second deck shot. That's right. It's a lefty and lefty matchup, and Jazz got the better of that. The pitch to Wells inside 2-2. Again, guys, Yankees are up 7-2. The thing I like what's going on with the Yankees offense is the fact that, yes, they did score earlier on. They set the pace. 2-2 count to Wells, 2 away. Wells hits this one, ripped, and it's fouled towards the third baseline. Yankees were up 2-0. I'm sorry, 2-0. And then, again, got to get the soccer mindset out of my head. 2-0. And obviously, the Blue Jays were behind 2-1. Then they tied it up 2-2. And then now the Yankees did their justice. The pitch to Wells, strike 3. Come on, Wells, as he strikes out and end of an inning as we go to the top of the 8th. Blue Jays tied it up 2-2. And then, of course, the Yankees with the RBI walk. That was 3-2. That was by Grisham. There we go, Grisham.
Yep.
Oh my God, it almost felt like 3 years ago.
Yep.
But of course, with their offensive output right now, they were very paceful. I like the pace that's been going on. So, still pulling away 7-2, a 5-run lead. Now it's up to the bullpen to shut it out, baby. So,
Thank you, Chef. Great call with that inning right there. Appreciate that. Jazz Chisholm, hey, good for you. You hit a 2-run home run. That's great. But we're going to need a little bit more than that from you. Look, a bunt single and a home run, yeah, we'll take that any day. But just leave out the other stuff and keep producing like that, and you'll be just fine. Won't have to rant about you for an hour as long as you keep doing the right things, producing on the field. Then that's all we ask for.
it's exhausting, man. It's really exhausting roasting Jazz. It really is. It takes a lot of energy, man. Oh, God.
If you can just be more consistent,
That'd be great.
be more consistent, then we won't have to go off on you.
Yeah, it doesn't really take an MLB scout to do that too, right, Evan?
No, it doesn't.
Or a
Doesn't
softball
take a-
Disneyland pitching coach?
No, not at all.
No? Okay. Just checking in with
No.
you.
Yeah. Not like a D3 college level type pitcher. Or like a Ron Mayhe guy that just like points the laser at you, and seems like you're doing something wrong, but you're actually doing something right. It's like, wow, I'm actually making a real impact. That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
Are you trying to tell me that it's not your way or the highway, Evan? Are you saying that I'm always wrong? Are you trying to interrupt me?
No,
Oh, okay. I just
no,
want to make
definitely
sure.
not.
Just want to make sure.
You don't need a MLB draft league type pitching coach to tell you that. It's always either Chef's Nick way or no one's way, because Chef is always right. It's always the
That's it.
mantra.
That's it.
All right. Well, I think this is my inning, right? Top of the 8th.
Yes.
Yarborough is Yarborough is in the game. And the count is 1-1 here on Miles Straw. Yankees up 7-2, top of the 8th. The 1-1 pitch to Straw. The pitch fouled away, 1-2. So Yarborough comes in after great save a great appearance against the Orioles that he had. The game that Chef Nick and I called on Thursday night, where the Yankees won that game 6-1, and Yarborough came in for the last, I think, 3 innings, closed the game out, did a great job. So he is in right now. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Grisham comes over, he dives, but he can't make the catch. I think he trapped it. Straw goes to second base. The throw to second is not in time, as Straw has a double to lead off the 8th inning. Grisham tried diving for that one, couldn't get there. Luckily, he trapped it, took a bounce, trapped it with his glove, got up through to second. Good attempt by Grisham, but could not make the play. Welcome, JT, to the stream. What's going on, JT? Good to see you as well.
Good to see you, JT. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Hope you were doing well, too. So here is Brett Bateman up to bat. And the first pitch to Bateman is outside 1-0. 1-0 on Bateman. Bateman hit a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd inning, cut the deficit for Toronto to 2-1. The pitch to Bateman, fouled straight back. 1-1 is the count. 1-1 here on Brett Bateman. Yeah, Jeff, but it's also an instinctual thing too for players to do that are in the outfield. You try diving for a ball. It's just hard to not go to your instinct there to just try to dive for it and make the play. I know what you're saying, but it's from a player's standpoint, it's a little bit tough for them not to just have the natural instinct of just trying to dive for the ball there. The 2-1 pitch, and that one is in there for a called strike. 2-2. 2-2 there on Brett Bateman. 2-2 pitch coming up to Bateman from Yarborough. Lefty deals the pitch. In there for a called strike 3. 1 out in the top of the 8th. 1 away.
Attaboy.
Very nice pitch there from Yarborough. Bateman fails to move the runner from second to third. So that will bring up Guerrero. Guerrero was 0 for 3 today. The first pitch to Guerrero. And Yarborough misses outside with a sinker. 1-0. 1-0 here on Guerrero. The 1-0 pitch to Guerrero. Ground ball foul outside of third base. And the count is now 1-1. Jason, thank you for the update from before. The Mets are still scoreless with the White Sox. 0-0 in the top of the 8th inning. We'll do a scoreboard update after this inning is over. The 1-1 pitch to Guerrero. Up high, missed there with a cutter. 2-1. 2-1 here on Guerrero. Runner on second base with 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Yankees have a 7-2 lead, looking to take 2 out of 3 against Toronto in this series. The 2-1 pitch. And that one just misses below the zone. 3-1 now. 3-1 here on Guerrero. Let's go. Don't want to let them get back into it here. Put them away. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Caballero fields, throws to first in time to get Guerrero at first. And Straw does not move past second base, so he stays right there. 2 outs, runner on second base.
I do. I just want to pull this comment. Jeff, I do agree with that too. Trent Grisham is very nonchalant with his putouts. It does not have a good reaction to a fly ball or a close play. I do agree with that. So,
Yeah, I can see what you're saying there. I see that. Here is Alejandro Kirk up to bat. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Yarborough deals the 0-1. Down low, missed there with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Yes, so the Yankees do have an off day tomorrow on Mondays, and then they are home against Houston Astros for 3 games, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then they will play home against the Red Sox for a 4-game series on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
we should do an open panel tomorrow. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Just have a the 2-1 pitch on the way here from Yarborough. The 2-1 line drive to center field. Grisham coming in. He can't make the play. It drops in front of him. Coming home to score is Miles Straw. And the Blue Jays have cut the lead to 7-3. And that right there proves Jeff Nick's point right there. Close plays. Although I do have to be fair that nothing much he could really do about that. I'm not going to get on for him for that, but I'm not going to get on him for not trying to go for that one in a 7-2 game. I don't know how you feel about that one, Chef. The birds were flying away too.
Yeah, it's the bird's fault. Let me make excuses. No, no, I know he wouldn't have got that there. That was it's fine. It was
Yeah. So NJ Ambassador, yes. So we call every game here on the channel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's Chef Nick and myself. Sometimes it's only me, and some of the times it's Joe as well, who does the games as well. So most likely it's either a combination or one of us, or either all of us calling the games. But you're always going to see the game will be called on this channel one way or the other. We do have all the games here on NY Yankee Mania, of course. So if you're new, please subscribe and also hit that like button, please, as well.
Absolutely. I butchered your name first time around. Sorry, I saw that really fast. New Jersey Ambassador. Yeah, we NY Yankee Mania. We also have World Sports Man Entertainment for the entertainment purposes. Look, here at NY Yankee Mania, we're always behind the Yankees 100%, 110%, believe it or not. If something bad happens, we're not going to call it quits. We're always going to call it like it is down the middle. Again, this is not sugarcoating anything. This is not pretty much like a fairy tale or a fairyland, whatever you want to call it. We're going to call it like it is, man. If the Yankees are doing bad, we're going to call it like they're doing bad. But if they're doing good, like today or Thursday, if you guys want to check that out, again, high numbers with views and just everything in between, then we're going to, again, call it like the Yankees did great in every type of department, every type of respect and aspect too. So this is who we are, man. We're not going to be one-sided. We're always going to, all fans are welcome. All fans are welcome, whether you're Mets fans, Expos fans, Houston Oilers fans. They don't exist, but I said it in a sarcastic way. So like, it does not matter. So every fan, whether you're even a Toronto Blue Jay fan, you guys matter. You guys are welcome here. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a debate. Let's joke around. Let's hang out. This is how we are, man. But of course, look, this is all we're gonna do. This is my inning. Everyone or yours? I'm sorry.
Oh, so we're still in the top of the 8th inning as Hedrick is going to replace Yarborough.
I'm cutting Evan off. I'm sorry, Evan. Go ahead.
It's all good. The pitch to Springer from Hedrick is line drive to left field. Bellinger comes in and he makes the catch. So now the inning is over as we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning here as the Yankees lead 7-3 over Toronto. coming up to bat for the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. I'll get that in 1 second. But thank you, John the Beagle Dad, for being here, and thank you for giving us that compliment. Appreciate that. Of course, thank you, Jeff, Mighty Funny, and everybody else who has been here all day long for the game. The game is going by pretty fast today. For a 7-3 game, it's going by a little quicker than let me think. So let's see who's coming up to bat. We got Caballero, Grisham, and Rice. So 9, 1, and 2 coming up to bat for the Yankees. And then after, in the top of the 9th inning, the Blue Jays will have Okamoto, Clement, and Cameron, most likely against Brent Hedrick in the top of the 9th. But please, everybody who is new, please stay tuned for our shows here. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing a roundtable show for about an hour and 15 minutes, talking about the Yankees, MLB. We'll do a scoreboard update, standings too, and we'll talk about the Mets as well, with Jason being on as well. So we'll definitely have all that for you guys, news and information too, injury updates as well. We'll talk about the big picture for the Yankees for the rest of the season. So please come by tonight at 8 p.m. for another great panel of good conversations and definitely a lot of great analysis too with all of us.
Absolutely, Evan. And again, it's really hard to do analysis during the play-by-play because you sort of have to, babysit this in a good way, obviously, not like a bad way. But anything I said before, I want to say it with, like Evan said, organized time. I definitely want to say this organized. I don't want to be out of whack. I don't want to be repetitive, but we all have a lot to say. And the roundtable talk, this is the time for you guys to shine because you guys can bring your comments here. But of course, us too, no matter what, we're not repetitive. We don't stare into the sun. We're not deer in headlights. We always want to explain things fully to the extent too. And of course, too, like healthy conversations, John the Beagle, that of course, healthy conversations are very good. It's very important. If you guys tend to disagree, then say it. We'll work with you. It's not our way or the highway. As we're going to, oh man, Evan, absolutely, it's been a very quick game, believe it or not.
Yep. So this is actually still the bottom of the 8th inning. So here we go.
I thought it was the top of the 9th. Jeez. Okay. Sorry, Evan.
Yeah.
Again.
No, it's all good.
I quit, Evan. I'm sorry.
No, please don't go anywhere.
No? Oh, okay. I was about to give up. Okay. All right.
No.
Okay. God bless. Thoughts and prayers. Okay.
Master of misinformation. The 1-1 pitch popped up to third base, and making the catch right there is Okamoto, I believe, for the first out. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, everybody who wants to go on with the Master of Misinformation, with a frowning, and also a former D3 college Savannah Banana pitcher, you can do that as well if you'd like. But please come here and join us. We're the we're the real ones, and we're also we're here to just entertain you guys and be a friend. You always want to be a friend, so here we are. 1-0 here to Trent Grisham. The 1-0 pitch in there for a called strike. 1-1. 1-1 here on Trent. We are trimming the fat. That's right. Just like in Hell's Kitchen, trimming that fat. 2-1 is the count here on Grisham, who is 0-3, also with an RBI walk. Phillies tied the Cardinals 4-4. Oh my goodness. The Phillies just can't lose right now. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you for the update, Jason. Appreciate that. From our Mets beat reporter.
There you go.
Who is actually at Citi Field right now covering some Savannah Bananas. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually, Jason's actually in Australia right now covering the kangaroo courts.
Oh boy.
2-2 is the count on Trent, bottom of the 8th, and the 2-2 pitch. Down low, 3-2. After the game, we'll also have a quick, probably 5 to 10 minute post-game reaction with you guys. So we'll definitely give you guys our thoughts about today's game. Simeon Woods Richardson is in the game here. Should have mentioned that in the beginning. The 3-2 to Grisham, fouled away. 3-2 remains to be the count here. Yes, hopefully the Yankees get this win today, Mo. Appreciate that. Appreciate you always being here.
Thanks,
Mo.
Mo.
The 3-2 to Grisham. Fly ball to center field and deep. Going back on the warning track, looking up, dropping, and that one is out of here. Trent Grisham hits a solo home run. 2 RBIs on the day. Yankees go up 8-3.
Wow.
I didn't think that was going out.
I didn't think so either. I guess the wind's carrying it now, right? Okay.
Oh, a reverse trajectory. Okay.
Where's your
It's an economic
navigation
boom.
compass?
Instead of being in a depression, now it's an economic boom.
It's not a recession anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not like Silicon Valley. Oh, Devuteri, you remember that one, huh?
Oh man.
All right, here is Ben Rice up to bat. The first pitch to Rice. Grounded, and that one's foul ball. First base side fouled away. 0-1 on Ben Rice, and the Phillies won with a scoreboard walk-off home run. That's just insane. Thank you, Jason.
Oh God.
The Phillies have a 9-game winning streak. They are only, I believe, they're 2.5 games back from the Braves now for first place in the NL East. That's crazy. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Richardson to Rice. Inside, 2-1. 2-1 here on Rice. Seeing the replay of the Trent Grisham home run. Yeah, I thought that was just going to be a regular fly ball to center field. Usually Grisham doesn't get a lot of power with his swings there, so that's definitely surprising to see, but good for him. Here comes the 2-2 on the way from Richardson to Rice, as Rice swings and misses before on that pitch. The 2-2 swung on and missed again for strike 3. Rice strikes out. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Is that an 8-game or 9-game winning streak for the Phillies? I believe it's 9 games in a row for the Phillies. I believe. I'll have to check on that.
Yeah, I know they were on a streak. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know how. Was it 8? I thought it was 7 or 8. Maybe it could be 9. Yeah,
I believe it's 9 now.
yeah.
I believe
Okay.
it's 9. Yep, 9 games. The first pitch to Garcia is outside 1-0. 1-0 here on Garcia. One of the few players today, Garcia, is that hasn't really contributed to any of the runs today. The 1-0 pitch is down low, 2-0. 2-0 here on Luis Garcia. So the Yankees have an 8-3 lead here against the Blue Jays, bottom of the 8th. The 2-0 pitch. That one is in there for a called strike, 2-1. In the bullpen, oh, it's Brendan Beck in the bullpen for the Yankees.
All right. Okay. Like that. I want to see him. Okay.
The 2-1 swung on and missed by Garcia. Now the count is 2-2. The Phillies scored 6 in the bottom of the 9th. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I know they were down 4-0.
Crazy. Wow.
The 2-2 to Garcia. And this one is fouled away outside of first. The count is now remaining at 2-2. 2-2 here on Luis Garcia Jr. It's just nice not to see Ramos in the lineup anymore.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
The 2-2 to Garcia. Ground ball right to second base. Right there is McAdoo. He throws to first, and that will do it for the inning. However, Trent Grisham hits a solo home run. I got to see how many home runs he's hit so far this year, but definitely not as many as last year. But he does hit a solo home run right there. Yankees go up 8-3, looking for the series win in the top of the 9th. And Chef Nick will hopefully put the finishing touches on this one.
That's right. Hopefully I could tuck him into bed or just kiss him goodnight in the forehead. We shall see.
Yep.
Hey, Wendy, good to see you. Wow, it's been a while. Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. You better please like and subscribe, and you better tell them to too. Well, also please like and subscribe to Wendy too. Wendy is a very big, important part of this channel as well too. Good to see you, Wendy. Always a pleasure, my treasure. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good with your cooking. Hope you're doing good with your, with your stream as well too. It's been a while. Of course, Jeff, I want to point out too that the statue, which is Trent Grisham, thank goodness he's not a Greek statue, because any Greek statue that you see, they have no arms, no legs, and a broken penis. So, of course, thank God he's not a Greek statue. Trent Grisham did his justice with a home run, and he knocked it out, baby. Of course, him and Jazz Chisholm will probably have a drink tonight saying, hey, I contributed to the Yankees, and that's it. We're good with that too. But nonetheless, the Yankees are up, and now who's going to come in? I don't know. Did you see anyone warming up for the bullpen, Evan? I did not. So it's an element of surprise.
So coming in is, I believe it's going to be Brendan Beck, most likely.
Oh, no, he was warming up. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Yeah, I even commented on that, too. So most likely he is going to come up. Okay. Sorry about that. Wow. Yeah, so Brendan Beck, of course, recently called up, has been doing great in the minors. Of course, look, he had 2 games started or pitched with the Yankees, but obviously a high ERA, very, very small sample size. Nonetheless, I think this is a great move, a great call up by the Yankees to see what he can do, especially in the bullpen. So let's see, especially this is a great time for Brendan Beck to come up too, especially with this lead. So let's see what he can contribute as well too. So overall, I'm very happy with how the Yankees performed today. Of course, we had our frustrations. We had our agita, our ulcers, and the first pitch. No, Hendrick is still up. Okay.
Yeah, Hedrick is in. Yep.
All right. So we have Hendrick with his British mustache. Looks like a World War II vet back in the early 40s. Here we go. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Hendrick. Sinker
like
at
Hedrick.
92. What happened? I'm sorry, Evan.
Looks like Hedrick Heim.
Oh, God. There you go. Oh, Evan. Yankees are up 8-3. Here in the top of the ninth, the 0-2 count. That is down 1-2. Oh, man. That's right. Looks like an SS soldier. He has to tie his shoes in Nazis. Anyway, the 1-2 count to Okamoto. Okamoto hits this one towards Grish. Grish shields his head. He loses it in the sun. Oh, Grish. As Okamoto goes to second, Grisham shields his eyes from the sun with his glove, and he did not get that. Now we have a runner on second. And, Jeff, this is where your statue reference comes into play, or the Greek statue reference that I said. Unbelievable. Shields his eyes from the sun, loses it, and now we have a runner on second. Of course, you could say Yankees are up 5 runs, 8-3 here. Last licks by the Blue Jays, but they can come back in a heartbeat. Don't discount them and don't count them out. The pitch to Clement. 0-1. Runner on second, top of the ninth. 0-1 count to Ernie Clement. Clement hits this one towards Grisham again. Can you get this? Grisham shields his eyes, but he gets it. As Okamoto, he was going to run. And these guys are just testing Grisham. They just see he is just lazy, nonchalant with his plays in the outfield, and they're testing him. So as you see, the next, Grisham shields his eyes again at the last minute. Unbelievable. But he gets it last minute grab, as you see in the replay. This is unbelievable. You got to be careful with this. As we have one away, the pitch. That is called a strike. Daz Cameron. Yeah, that back-to-back, plays by Grisham, very dangerous, man. One he dropped, and the second one could have been dangerous as well. He could have dropped as Daz Cameron fouls this one away. It's 0-2. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's just close this out. No more ulcers, man. No more agita. Come on. Get this game done. Let's move on to the next. Come on. Enough. 0-2 count. 1 away. Top of the ninth. Runner on second. Yankees are up 8-3. Hendrick up the pitch to Dax. Strikes him out. Take care. I said Dax. Dax. Oh, my God. I got Dax Anderson on my mind. Oh, man. We're the mega powers, man. We used to be bumping fists, but now we're lovers. Here we go. The pitch. Oh, he swung and missed. Great velo by Hendrick.
They listen to you right there. They listen to you.
Yeah, right? You better. Oh, 2 away, baby. Let's close this out. The pitch to McAdoo. That is a strike. 0-1. Wendy, we're always here for you. We are always here for you no matter what. Thank you for, just taking us with our jokes, man. Anyway,
Yes.
0-1 count. McAdoo fouls us one away. Last slicks, last strike, lats out. Let's go, baby. Believe it, Wendy, you other people, they really can't take our jokes, but you can. That says a lot about them. Also, they've also been on Catching a Predator with Chris Hansen. That's another topic of conversation. The pitch outside, 1-2. Runner on second, top of the ninth. Hendrick is pitching right now with a 1-2 count, 2 outs to McAdoo. Macadamia nuts. So if you're allergic to McAdoo or peanuts or macadamia nuts, turn the channel. The pitch, McAdoo fouls this one away, 1-2. Again, guys, a lot of people in the chat. We're closing this out, baby. But don't forget, we are live again tonight at 8 o'clock with the roundtable. You're going to see the all-stars, the beautiful people on this channel. Evan, Jason, Johnny Salami, Charles, myself, and even more to Nathan as well. He's the afterthought. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. The pitch. Here we go. Strike 3. End of a game, baby. Hendrick shuts him out. Puts them into the chamber, and they are dead, baby. Toronto loses 8-3. Yankees all around, of course, did their justice with offense. Pitching, in a sense, the bullpen type of game. Rodon struggled, but the bullpen did their job. Unexpected Jazz Chisholm, and, of course, Trent Grisham. But, of course, they're going to be the afterthought. But I want to congratulate George Lombard Jr., Spencer Jones, obviously. Austin Wells, too, contributed early in the game. But nonetheless, a very good team-based effort game. Team-based effort game, not individual, team. And this is where the Yankees need to play their team type of game. And they did today. Very important game. Despite the Toronto Blue Jays being second from last, it does not matter. Yankees need to win every game to do good and to show absolute attitude to all these teams like the Rays and to the Red Sox, because they are potentially going to be the playoff type of team as well too. I want to win the division. I want the Yankees to win the division. I want them to do so. I am not okay with them just making it in. I want them to dominate, and they can too. Shout out to Cody Bellinger for coming back. Obviously, he did not do good with his first 2 at-bats, but he did change up his strategy with his single. So good for him with the veteran mindset to do so. So all in all, I think that the Yankees did well. The Yankees did good. Of course, we just don't want to have those frustrations in a type of way where, Yankees have the bases loaded and the Yankees, from no out to 2 outs, they don't score. But this is what they are. They're like the ex-girlfriend, man. They don't know what they want. They don't know if they want to score. They don't know if they want to walk. They don't know if they want to get a hit. They don't know if they want to love us. I don't know. But this is like the ex-girlfriends of the Yankees. They make us frustrated. They always take their time to get ready. I hate that. The Yankees need their time to get ready now, earlier in the game, not late in the game. This is what I said before. And I'll put that in my analogy with tonight too, baby. It's always the case. I said that all season long with Bellinger and us. It's like almost like the being divorced from Bellinger, but then he comes back, but then we have to give him some assets, and then he comes back again, and then only good for the kids, which is us. We're the kids for the Yankees because the Yankees are our parents and we're the kids. So we have to support them and they have to support us, but they don't listen to us sometimes. So anyway, back to you, Evan.
Thank you, Chef, for
sure.
great call there in that inning, and definitely all the analysis throughout the game and all that, and everybody here, that was great too. Thank you guys for 20 likes. We did reach 20 likes on the stream, so thank you all for that.
Thank you.
We appreciate it as always. And so the Yankees, of course, they moved to 74-56 on the season with this win over Toronto, taking 2 out of 3. This was a very important series win, in my opinion, for the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about this more tonight too, but the Yankees do go 5-1 this week with the off day on Monday, so they didn't play 7 games, only played 6, so 5-1 on this week. Great to see right there. The Blue Jays are still in contention for a wild card spot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely still in contention. That's why this was a big win here. Again, facing off against the division this whole week, 5-1 is definitely a good record to have against the division in this week. And got to see how they do against the against the Red Sox and the Rays coming up pretty soon. And of course, with the Red Sox next weekend, and of course with the Rays next month too. Definitely be interesting to see how we play against them. But no, overall, just a good game for the Yankees today, and do want to hit on a couple of points that I saw from today's game too, and then do some promotions as well. But before we do that, just a quick update here. So the Mets have tied the White Sox 1-1 in the top of the ninth inning, 1-1 game between the Mets and the White Sox. The Red Sox have come back and taken a 5-3 lead on the Giants in the bottom of the fourth inning. So the Red Sox are not slowing down. They're not going away. And that's going to be a very crucial series next week against Boston, being the fact that we're 3.5 games above them in the wild card standings for first place in the wild card. And then also the Rays, I think that game is over. The Rays won 3-1 against the Orioles, so we don't gain any ground on the Rays. We stay 3 games back against the Rays. Let's see, who do the Rays? The Rays play the Tigers next week, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully the Tigers can help us out a little bit. Wendy's Tigers, I shall say, because Wendy is a Tigers fan, and she roots for all the teams that are from the Detroit area.
Oh, God. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Wendy. I love you, Wendy.
So, Wendy, if the Tigers can help us out and beat the Rays, that would be great. Please, if you could provide that, that's great. So, thank you, Wendy, for doing that, and hope your kids are doing well too. So, just a little about this game today, Chef. Before we close it out, I did like how, of course, like we mentioned, Ramos not being in the lineup, it helps the overall flow of the offense better. And I don't know why the Yankees made that decision of hitting him third. It just didn't make sense as a right-handed hitter that doesn't do well against righties. More of sort of like a guy against lefties, more of like a platoon depth bet in that situation. I don't know why they would hit him third, but the Yankees are going to do what they do always. So good to see him not in this lineup. Of course, it helps deepen the lineup out when you have Bellinger back and you have Garcia, Lombard playing well, Jones playing well. All those certain aspects are sort of clicking at the right time, and I like to see sort of how the lineup is going to shape up with Judge coming back pretty soon in about 2 weeks here. So we'll definitely see about that. I also liked how Bellinger, he sort of made that adjustment. I think you pointed out too, you wanted to just see him be a contributor in the offense, not from like a home run standpoint, but just getting on base and doing his part to help out the team. I think he was a little bit anxious, first of all, from coming back. When you're coming back from injury, it's not really easy sort of adjusting back to the lineup right away, but he did do that in his last at-bat. I think he felt more comfortable around some of the guys that were there, and he definitely adjusted well to what the Blue Jays were doing, and also being back for, I think it was a 3-week stretch that he was out for. Being back, you're not always going to adjust right away, even if you're a veteran like Bellinger, so it did take him a couple of at-bats to readjust to the way that teams were facing him, so good to see that he got that base hit there in his last at-bat. Yeah. And, the last 2 games that we called, Chef, the Yankees have scored over 5 runs, which I believe the last time we called the Orioles game, the game before that, the Yankees scored 5 runs too, I believe, in that one.
Yep.
So that was back-to-back games that they scored over 5 runs for the first time in a month. And, of course, for today's game, they scored 8 runs. So the last 2 games that we called, the Yankees have scored over 5 runs, which is good to see there. We want to see the offense do a lot better in their own ways. And today was a good aspect of team baseball. They did the right things. They did the small things. Perhaps they did the small things. Yeah. They did the big things. They were able to bunt. They were able to hit the ball hard. They were able to hit some home runs today with Jazz Chisholm. Chef made a great call with that Jazz Chisholm home run. He did a good job with that home run call right there. And of course, with me calling the Grisham home run and all that. And it was good to see them playing team baseball, like Chef mentioned before, just bunting, getting guys over, hitting singles, also putting the ball in play and walking, being patient. That's what we need to see the Yankees do more often. And that's why they had such a successful week, because they did more of those things and they definitely held their own. The pitching staff, yeah, we did take a couple of not a couple, but we did take an injury yesterday. Ryan Weathers did get hurt in yesterday's game. Hopefully he's okay. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks, I think 2 to 4 weeks. And then he'll probably come back toward the latter of the season in late September. Of course, Max Fried is still working his way back from the injury that he had when Rodon came back up. And then we're still waiting on, of course, Aaron Judge to come back, and still waiting on, I think that's it. I don't think we have any more. Oh, well, Stanton, we know Stanton's not going to come back probably for the rest of the season. Unfortunate about what happened to Stanton right there, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think anyone really expected him to be a major part or a major contributor for the team in regards to the regular season, but when it came to the postseason, he would definitely have a big task there on the postseason. Hopefully for him to be on the bench or off the bench, coming off the bench, or being a good bat to have there in the lineup. But we may not see that for the postseason, but I mean, we'll pretty much see how it plays out. I think right now we're in a good spot with what we have in the rotation, the bullpen, and also the lineup too. And hey, I mean, I know all the things that were happening earlier in the season, the struggles that we were having, and those things are still true. Like those things can still most likely show up again in big spots. But right now, I think we just have to enjoy where we are. And thank you, Nathan. Yes, Clark Schmidt is coming back pretty soon. I think he'll be a bullpen contributor most likely for us and all that. But Chef, I do want to ask you a question too before we wrap it up. Do you think with this current Yankees team, with the guys that are healthy and then the guys that are going to come back too, do you think this team can play winning baseball in the postseason? Do you think they have what it takes to go all the way?
I do. I do. Absolutely. But it all starts with the youth. It all starts with Spencer Jones and Lombard Jr. If I was Aaron Boone, if whatever happens behind closed doors, behind whatever, I would build around that. I would be like, hey, this is such an amazing type of energizer with us, and especially with the Yankees as well too. If you want to focus on that and then just spread it out to Benny Rice, obviously, look, Benny Rice to his credit has been doing good all season long. Everyone goes through struggles. I get it. If you want to spread that out to the leadoff hitter and then spread it out towards the bottom of the lineup, again, Wells did his part with an RBI double, struck out, did not look good in his past couple at bats tonight. Jazz, of course, we're roasting him left and right, gets a home run. Cabby, look, he was good on the defensive end. I think it all starts from there. It all starts from what you have that's going to impact the Yankees from right. I just think like Jones and Lombard, they seem hungry. They're very excited to be on the Yankees. I think, look, there is a silver lining to Big G possibly being out for the season. As much as, look, he was an offensive contributor earlier in the season, but you know what? Jones is here. I'm sorry, but Big G, you're out for the season potentially, but we have Jones. Sorry, not personal, just business. Okay. I mean, obviously you gotta, it is what it is, but we have Jones. So I'd rather have Jones up. Judge, like you said, is going to be coming back hopefully in a couple of weeks. So again, we have the pieces that can push, but we also have like Judge too, that can pretty much give that extra push, just like Labor Day, like I mentioned, like if you're in labor and you give birth, pretty much the extra push to get the baby out. So I think that the Yankees have the pieces. They just they got to manage this better. I'm not worried about the bullpen. I am not worried about the starting rotation. I've always been concerned about the offensive production, of course. You just don't know what they're going to get. Just like an ex-wife, just like an ex-girlfriend. You don't know what they want because they can't communicate to you. They can't communicate to pretty much us fans. Are they going to get runs in the first inning earlier on? No, they're going to get no hit until the seventh inning and then get momentum, and it's too little too late. So veering back to your question, Evan, I could go on and on to different directions, but I think that we do have the pieces for a playoff push. But we need extra. And also we need, again, if I don't see Ramos in the starting lineup again this season, I'm fine with that. Bench piece, that's fine. Even Rosario too, I'm fine with that. I think that we have to make do what we have. That's the hot hitting, and the hot defensive players too. Of course, McMahon's going to be coming back eventually too. So I'm fine with McMahon on the defensive end. He has some offensive pop when the time is right. But again, we gotta make smart decisions too in regards to, let's just say, the bottom of the lineup too. If it's not working, then we got to cut them loose. Again, cut the fat out like we did here on NY Yankee Mania, and it's healthier. I think the Yankees need to do that too in respect with certain players too. So I think that's going to help us out. So if we run it with the youth and then fat out again, I'll explain this later on. But I think that what we have right now is good for a playoff push. But I don't think it's good to go all the way. We need a lot of moving parts. We need a lot of moving parts to this offensive starting lineup. So, but it starts with Lombard and Spencer Jones. They're here, and you see the spark that they're giving. You see like just what what energizer type of battery that they're giving here, where they're giving us all life. So it starts with them, and then it's like almost like a trickle down effect. So again, we'll talk more about this later on, but I like what I saw today, contributions. But in regards to the future, again, we need more support. We need more support, and we need to be smart about getting rid of people where if they're not just doing their job or knowing their role, and they should shut their mouth. Know your role, shut your mouth, play the game, help the Yankees, and that's it. So
great answer there, and I definitely agree with that. Jones and Lombard definitely have to be big contributors for us. Definitely agree on a lot of those things that you were saying. And guys, please come back with us tonight, 8 p.m. on the Roundtable Weekly Wrap-Up Show here on NY Yankee Mania, as we will have myself, Chef Nick, Jason, Nathan, and Charles with us tonight at 8 p.m. for our special weekly roundup show. You guys are welcome to come in and chat with your questions, your comments, and your takes. Looking forward to all those things here. And then, of course, next week we'll have all the games against the Astros and then against the Red Sox too. So looking forward to doing that. One final scoreboard update here before we head off. The Red Sox continue to lead the Giants 5-3 in the bottom of the fifth. So I just wanted to give you guys the latest score on that, as Red Sox are 3.5 games behind the Yankees for the first spot in the wild card as well. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for us. We thank you all for being here this afternoon. Again, please come back with us today at 8 o'clock for our roundup show at 8 p.m. tonight. Do not miss it. You're going to want to be with us tonight. The Bang Bang Gang Club, baby, as Chef Nick says. And until 8 o'clock tonight, guys, have a great day. We will see you all later tonight.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NY Mania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching NY Yankee Mania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.